This one's for you. You never understood my craft. We always wrestled over words that we couldn't take back. And this is up for no discussion. Let me state my fact. Your mom was even on my side, and she hate my ass. And some things are uncontrollable, like how you unapproachable, and how I'm so emotional. The strength I lack, and I could be a better person, but to me it's never worth it. Every time I give you more, you never give half back. Empty sheets and broken promises. Open your eyes to promise. You ran out of compasses. There's no way back. You write a letter to anonymous to deal with your subconsciousness, but you know you incompetent, so you feel bad and do feel bad. Hope you at least feel that I had my sanity to hold me. Why would you steal that? I swear my heart was low, but you make that shit so cold. And if you stop eating today, then where would I heal at? And tell me who gon' cook you meals and give a fuck about how you feel. I gave you that and more shit, I was good for you. And them hoes keeping you occupied, cause boundaries do not apply, but still can't do the shit that I could for you. You can have faith and you can hope and pray, but one day you see that you can't do this without me. You can't do this without me. No, you can't do this now that I'm gone. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't do this without me. No, you can't do this without me. And you won't do it alone. Could it be karma from the niggas that I hurt too? But I ain't think that shit would matter. I ain't hurt you. I never listened to his feelings like you do me. He even told me that she never knew me. A product of my environment. I'm too much like my daddy. I mean, he raised me well, except I'm selfish and I'm bratty. For you, I changed my ways and made the sacrifices gladly. I ain't asked for nothing but to know when I needed you had me. But you ain't never had me. I just took the L. Spending years drying tears right on my lapel. Writing ballads, did salads like my name Adele. Run through the motions, riding slow on my carousel. But now I'm good, I'm great, I make more than I say. You'll miss the girl that you had, but love don't come round this way. And for every broken promise that you threw in my face, I write a song for the memories so they don't erase. At least we got that, that's what we live for, you feel me? Then and I would die alone before I let my feelings kill me. And by now I'm sure you miss me and probably feeling guilty. You're wondering where we still be if you wasn't happy. Silly. Have faith and you can hope and pray, but one day you see that you can't do this without me. No, you can't do this without me. Do this now that I'm gone. No, 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 no. You can't do this without me. No, you can't do this without me. And you won't do it alone. No, 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 no.
All right, what's good, everybody? What is good? How's everybody doing? I'm not planning on being here too long, you know, because I had 3 days off and I finally got to work tomorrow. But I got to be working afternoon, so what's good? What's good, my people? How my people doing? What's going on, CP? Thanks for joining us. What's up, Tamila? Tamila in the house. How you doing? Yeah, I was just looking at RRC's YouTube channel, you know, and like he said, right? Like, I'm kind of picking up back up a little he said, because I kind of been talking about that a little bit too. That even if I don't like you, I don't like your message, but you do have a message for other people. So I want to see everybody grow. No matter, like it's people that are influenced by Farrakhan. It's people that influence. He has content for them. You know, and I can guarantee you some people's lives are encouraged from his encouraging words to them, you know, which I don't agree with most of the stuff said, but he do got some encouraging words. And I believe a lot of us as YouTubers, content creators, we all have some type of energy. We all have some type of message, you know, like I don't agree with a lot of them pro-blacks over there. These, you know what I'm talking about. But I said, okay, they got some stuff to go ahead and help them out and keep their day going. That's why I don't believe in flagging anybody's video. I don't do that. I don't flag my video. No matter how much I don't like you, I'm not going to go there and flag your video. I mean, now, if you try to get my ass flag, if you got my flag, I will go blood for you on that one. You know, that's the only time I've done that. They went in that, you know, flagged my video, got me 3 strikes on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? Got me 3 strikes. Got my Facebook chat down, and that's when I had the huge audience on my Facebook. And this lady got a huge audience on her Facebook, way more than me. And guess what? So I know who I'm talking about. I got hers flagged. Both of them. I was like, bye, Felicia. Today, I will come right back at you. Whatever you can do, I can do it better. You know, I don't know why people are so triggered by Maurice Delk. Oh, I know why they triggered by Maurice Delk, because Maurice Delk tell the truth. Maurice Delk say shit that y'all motherfuckers, a lot of y'all motherfuckers be scared to say. You just call me the narcissist buster. You know how you got Ghost Buster? Just call me the narcissist busters. I'm gonna use that shit. I'm come up. Just call me that. Just call me that, because I will bust you. You know, I will come up. What's going on, hippie for Trump? How you doing? I'm just like, man, I'm just looking at these folks like everybody can do their part. Everybody has a part of whatever they have a desire for. You feel what I'm saying? We got MJ in the house. What's going on, MJ? What up, 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 what up? I hear him in the background. He in the background, actually. He actually in the background. And I'm in the forefront. I'm right here. I am right here. Look at Christy. Christy, I remember you used to be on Facebook all the time. Now you got your ass. You ain't too comfortable there. I see now you coming over here. Now we gotta get more of these Facebook people to come over there on my YouTube. I'm just saying. So true, so true. Yeah, but hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. See, people don't get my notifications because YouTube been really messing with me. See, because they know the other day I had like about 80 people watching. You know, now I got a few people. I don't give a damn about the numbers. I'm gonna still be talking. Y'all here, that's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah, good enough. Because a few people said they was coming over here and they ain't got no notifications. I told them I was getting live and stuff. So they got to kind of like search for me to catch me live. And that's crazy. You got to search for people to catch them live. This will tell you that your message is a threat to people, because we gotta learn how, you know what, like for real, I don't get notifications on some people. And so I search people just to catch them live. You dig what I'm saying? I searched people. What's going on, Tiny, with your crazy ass? How you doing? You know, and I'm just saying, everybody has content. No matter what, if I disagree with you, everybody has content. You know, believe it or not, I watch YouTubers that don't even have the same beliefs. I observe, I look at them. I mean, I'll be looking at that one chick, right? Michi X. She kind of make me mad a little bit. Like, dang, why you make me so? She make me so angry. I be hearing her be talking like, oh my God, she kind of pissing me off. I said, you know what? That's cool. We need somebody like that to piss people off. She pissed me off. She said some stuff to trigger me a little bit. But you know what? I'm a faithful watcher. I like her. you dig what I'm saying? See, we got to learn how to make people mad enough that they can show your ass some goddamn respect. And I'm learning that as growing being a YouTuber. You know, yes, I can know it can be a piece of work. It could be a piece. A lot of y'all people can be a piece of work. Like, God damn it. But I'm learning how to deal with the piece of work. Your crazy ass Tiny, you're a piece of goddamn work. But I'm learning how to deal with piece of works. You know, I mean, come to think of it, I can be a piece of work too. I am a piece of work. You know, and I was looking at like what's his name? Michi X. That should be a piece of work, but you know what? Right there, a piece of work. You know, and I follow people that are a piece of work too. I look at them like, That's how we do it. And but you know what? I respect people that stand their ground. I'm gonna stand my ground. You know, I'm gonna stand my ground. I know where I'm at. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't give a damn if you don't like my content no more. I'm gonna stand my ground. That's one thing I've always done my whole life. It stood my ground. Stood my ground. And everybody stand your ground. For real. Stand your ground and don't dumb down. You see? Two rhyming words. Stand your ground and don't dumb down. Yay. What's going on, Dork? Dork. What's up? Hold on. Let me see something really quick. Good to see Dork in the house. It's good to see Dork. I'm just over here, just relaxing. I was off 3 days in a row, and that's it. Hold on for a second. Bear with me, everybody. But everybody has content. Everybody has content, and I learned that, you know, a lot of these YouTubers, you know, and I support a lot of you. I even donated to a few YouTubers that I disagree with. I said, you know what, you encouraging other people. You still changing lives on another level. You dig what I'm saying? And so I'll take that. I respect that. Man, I'm telling you, and that's real. We all have a message. We all do. And I've learned that it ain't just our movement have a message. Everybody has a message. Everybody has a part. Everybody can spit some knowledge. Everybody can drop their gems. Hey, what's up? Hey, Dork. I sent something to your inbox, your Facebook. Sent the link to your private message. What's going on? We got the XI Royal. Hello, that's my girl right there. You want to join? You can come on. I'll put. Come on. I want to. Yeah, you could. If you could just pop on for a little bit. You know. Hey, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. She is one of the fastest growing YouTubers. She got a great spirit on her. And yes, she's Muslim. I'm warning y'all, she's Muslim. She's Islamic. Assalamu alaikum. And man, go to her profile picture and subscribe. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I feel you. I know how it's that women thing. But yeah. Hey, I look like shit too. That's why I ain't showing my face. Okay. Okay, hold on for a second. I got two people. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody. All right, copy. I'm going to go to, bear with me. I'm going to get, what's his name on here? Amira. And Papa got it in Australia. Look at this, got some different mindsets on here. There you go. Here we go. We got right here. What's going on, Dork?
Not much. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just doing pretty good. I'm trying to invite someone else on here.
Hillsy. I'm doing my fucking nails.
You doing your nails?
I'm doing my fucking nails, mate.
All right.
In other words, I'm painting them and cutting them short because fuck dealing with that long nails bullshit. I don't know how girls do it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it? Like, when you fucking think of yourself, don't you scratch up your pussy with those long nails? Like, no, I don't understand it, honestly. Yeah. But then again, it comes from fucking years of playing violin and guitar. I just can't have my nails on.
Yeah.
I do wonder that, though. Does that happen? I do wonder.
I was never big into no nail. Hold on, we got a mirror in the house.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, you do look like shit. Hey.
Thanks.
There you go. Might as well put a joke behind it.
You know, I don't need this in my life right now. I can go do something else right now.
No, you're good. Hey, my video this time might be very petty, but very explicit.
Oh my God. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like sitting here relaxing, and then I saw you online. Somebody wanted to talk about fatherless homes and how it's destroying American families. I saw, I think it was Black Conservative.
You said fatherless. Oh, fatherless homes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem here too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think it's all the Western world. Wherever feminism has touched, it's like a cancer disease, and it's all over the Western world. So, where are
Oh,
you,
definitely.
Dork? Are you in England,
I'm in Australia.
Australia? Yeah, it's
Mhm.
still part of the Western world. It's bad.
Yeah, sure is. Except soon enough, who knows? You know, you see what's happening to England and the other Commonwealth countries. Who knows what's going on anymore with this fucking place?
Yeah.
You think that this is what it's meant to happen? Maybe it was just meant to be like this, where fathers were just going to be giving up on their families.
I believe that things are meant to happen. You know, things are ordained to happen to make people stronger, to make us stronger. You know.
That's something like, you know, as well as, you know, the family court system being completely unfair to fathers. The other thing I didn't understand was like how, like, I always thought it was unfair how the all the responsibility was put on the woman, and the father could just go out and fuck off and do what he wanted. Be like, no, I don't feel like doing it, so you do it, and the woman doesn't have the choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always thought that was pretty fucking unfair, to be honest.
I mean, it's either that or the women are running off the men. It's actually the woman's fault that this is happening because she's being
True.
intolerable, and the man is just like, fuck this, I'm not going to deal with it anymore.
Truth.
I mean, even the kid isn't even worth me sacrificing my life and being with you when I can't even tolerate you. You know, it could be.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I didn't think about that part.
It's for me. I don't see women as victims. I'm sorry. That's why I just.
Oh, it's not so much a victim. It just kind of, the whole situation in general pisses me off. Like, you know, I don't, like, it pisses me off even more here because the government takes the role of the fucking payments and fathers and fucking all that shit. You get extra payments if you're a parent, but you get extra payments on top of that if you're not receiving child support. If the father doesn't pay child support, or if the mother doesn't pay child support, then the government will pay it.
Well, that's what emboldens the women. You see, that's what's making the women feel so independent and strong, only because they have daddy government backing them up. Had they not had that government back there, they would figure out a way to work it out with their husbands. But since there's no incentive to stay there, they're just like, fuck off. I don't need you. If you leave, I got a government. So whatever. And you know, that's another thing that men, it makes it easier for them to leave because they say, well, I know she'll be okay because I know she'll just get some government benefits. I'll be fine. I can live my life. She can deal with the kids.
And then, you know, you got the women that fuck off and can't be bothered and leave the kids with the father. Sorry, dogs.
That's true.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Good.
I really do think it's better that those women that leave the children with the father instead of being selfish and taking them and raising them improperly. Does that make sense? I'd rather have a woman who is smart enough to say, you know, the better situation is with the father than me being selfish and looking for government checks. And I know I'm not really going to care about this kid.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and take a lot of things in consideration too. That like if you have a boy, you know, and you know, you can never teach them how to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's true. I know women tell me like, I'm your mama and your daddy. I raised you. No, you're not your mama and your daddy. You the mama. Let's just stop putting stuff in let's just stop brainwashing our children. You know, they put in their head like, oh yeah, that she was my daddy and all that stuff. Like, oh God, come on, man. It's just something that, man, these women nowadays, they need to get their shit together. Men too. I'm not just bashing women. I'm just saying those type of women need to get their shit together.
Yeah, I think feminism needs to be murdered, needs to be slaughtered, and that way, you know,
it needs to be eradicated. It needs to fuck right up. But you know, the worst thing ever is the fucking mother that's using children as weapons against the fucking father. I hate that shit. Can't stand it.
Don't you think that if the government actually cancels all of its welfare plans, that women they'll be just forced to get their shit together? Let's cancel all abortions, all abortions that are not spawned from rape, and then let's also cancel all welfare for unmarried women. If you're married, you can get welfare with your husband. If you are not married, you will not get any welfare.
I was about to disagree with you, but then you added it on, except for rape, and then I was like, well, that's what I was about to add, so I agree.
Well, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I also think that there should be a limit of children that a woman should have if she's on welfare. If you are on welfare, you get one child.
Oh, definitely. Like, within your welfare costs, if you're a mother on welfare, within your welfare costs, add in fucking contraception. Like, if you're on welfare and you've got kids, it's obvious you can't afford fucking kids. Right? I only have one. And after I had the one kid, I went on disability. My husband still works, but I'm not prepared, and we do not have the finances to have a second, so I do not want a second. But yeah, there should be like contraceptive thrown in the fucking welfare system so they stop, you know, shooting out fucking crotch goblins all the time.
Well, that's true, because you look, there's 35 different birth control options for women, but yet they still want to have abortion legal. And it's like, you know, you have 35 different ways to not need an abortion, but why do you still need an abortion?
And even if these chicks claim, oh, the pill doesn't work, you can still get pregnant on it. Well, mostly because, like, it's only a small percentage, like me, who took the pill every day at the same time and still got pregnant. That's a very small percentage. The rest of the chicks that say they got pregnant on the pill usually didn't take it at the same time of day or missed a couple of days because they got lazy. That's not constituting getting pregnant on the pill. Well, if you have a problem with it, I'm on the depot needle, so I get a needle every 3 months. It's like it's got the highest success rate when it comes to contraceptive. Go get a fucking needle. Go get a bar in your arm. A bar in your arm lasts 3 years. Takes one needle, lasts 3 years. Doesn't cost that. Well, here in Australia, it doesn't cost that much because the government pays for most of the cost of medication. So I don't know how it works over there.
Here, I think contraception and birth control is taken care of on a lot of insurance plans. I think even if you have Medicare, you can get free birth control.
Fair enough. Because I go out all of my medication. Well, at the moment, it's free, my medication, but like most of the beginning of the year, my medication is like $5. Because
Listen, this person just commented about, you know, women being raped, how they're more likely to go through the pregnancy. Look, my situation is this. I believe in pro-life completely, and even rape, people try to use rape as a excuse to have an abortion. For me, I'm like, even if you get raped, I think it's even more traumatizing to get raped and then kill a child on top of your trauma. Does that make sense? Right. I think you're already traumatized enough. So I believe in having a child and maybe giving it to adoption or whatever have you. Don't keep it because you end up killing it. But
I agree. But like you see the women that have kids after rape, some of them turn out all right and they love the child. Some of them, resent the child completely and just abuse that child. There are situations like that.
Well, that's why
The
I said that's
reason-
why I leave the adoption.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I would agree with adoptions. Not that you can adopt here; it's all a foster system and it's shit. But
Well, we gotta talk about that later.
well, it's very, very hard to adopt in Australia. Most people go to like India or China to adopt a child. But like, why I would say like just keep abortion only for the first trimester, only for the first like 18 to 20 weeks. Okay. For rape and mother, well, actually, you know, you have the mothers that unless they terminate the pregnancy, it's like going to interfere with like them being able to live, like it might kill them. You know, they don't have a choice if the mother's life is in danger. The you got to choose between the baby living or the mother living. What are you gonna do? You know, it's usually their choice. But like, to be fair, like some women, they don't want to have to go through pregnancy after being raped. Like I only agree with it in extreme, very, very extreme situations. Otherwise, I'm pro-life. Like, I would say, like, if a father has to have a say too, but the man that raped the woman, fuck him having a say. Like, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you. It's like, man, it's like, wow, man, we gotta.
Like, for example, if you have parents that are completely drug fucked, I don't know if any of you have ever heard a child's cry when they're born addicted to alcohol or drugs, but it's the most heartbreaking thing you'll ever hear. I've heard children with fetal alcohol syndrome and like addicted to methamphetamine, their cries and struggles of getting off those drugs after they're born is fucked. Like, people like that get pregnant, or situations where it's a completely domestic abuse situation and the woman's refusing to leave the father, either adopt the child out or, you know, like, it's what are you supposed to do in those situations other than like give them plenty of options so a child doesn't have to go through that fucking miserable life? Honestly.
Well, I mean, it's either, you know, the kid goes through withdrawals or is killed. I mean, I don't know which one is better.
I know. I meant like in a way that they should just, you know, just castrate those people together. The ones that have drug babies, they shouldn't. Like, yeah, going through that withdrawals, they have to, and like they should be given up for adoption straight away. They shouldn't let the parent that had a kid addicted to drugs being born and let them keep the child, because that happens sometimes, I'm sure.
There needs to be a lot of harsh penalties for people who do that to children.
Mm-hmm.
I consider you know, long stays at a prison hotel.
Yeah.
And, you know, CPS is a bit fucked too. Like, they try to do the right thing in those situations, but there are other situations where they need to get their quotas and their money, so they'll find any reason to take children.
Mm-hmm.
The whole system needs to be fucking worked out. The fucked thing is that when we only got abortion legalized this year in my state, and before, when it was illegal, we did have abortion clinics, but you could only get an abortion up to 18 to 20 weeks and no further. They wouldn't let anybody in to come get an abortion that would pass 20 weeks of pregnancy. But once it was legalized, they didn't have that cap. See, that's the fucked thing. When it was illegal, they at least did it before the child felt pain. But now that it's legal, who cares? It's women's rights.
Mm-hmm. It's
Well,
crazy.
the other argument is that even if we make it illegal, women are still going to find ways to abort a child, even if they don't, you know.
Well, that's
even if
that's
it's not
what I'm
legal to find
saying.
Let's get some up there, Coochie. I mean, they're gonna
That's what
find
I'm
one.
saying. Like, before abortion became legal in my state this year, there were plenty of abortion clinics. The only thing was they had a fucking cap. They stopped aborting after 20 weeks. You know. But now that it's legal, it's completely open. There's no real cap. Like, there's abortion clinics everywhere, legal ones everywhere. They're gonna find a way.
That's crazy. I know girls that are already showing at 13 weeks. How can you get an abortion at 20 weeks? That's
Mhm.
Like, they
You know,
say
girls
within the
are showing.
they say within the first trimester, they say like the nerve endings come after 18 to 20 weeks or something like that. Like, I'm just going by what I've heard within that system. Like, it is fucked that was happening, but it's even more fucked that now that abortion is legalized, there isn't that cap anymore.
Babies have survived after being born at 20 weeks. That's why I'm saying like that. That's a really.
I know it's fucked, and like before is fucked. I'm saying now is even more fucked. Like, at least before, like they set you down with a counselor, and the counselor decided whether it was necessary for you to go through that or not. Like, if a chick went in there just for being like, well, I had sex without protection and I didn't use contraception, but I don't want a kid, fucking get rid of it, they'd say no. They go, no, you need a serious reason. Like, there was more to the system when it was illegal. Now that it's legalized, who gives a fuck? Women's rights, yeah, abortion rights. I don't understand it. Either way, it's both fucked, but I don't understand how it can be legalized and become even more fucked. I don't get it. This whole women's rights bullshit, I don't get it.
Women's right, women's
I
right.
can't, like, and fucking women choosing to have abortions as well shouldn't. I really think that a father should get a say, because
They want women to wear the pants.
women don't have to tell the father. They can just go do it, which is fucked. Like, if the woman doesn't want the kid but the man does, at least like
No. 1 second. I understand what you're saying, but I think that should be only left for married couples. If you only get the right to say, if you are the husband, you have a right to stop your wife from doing that. But if you are not married, no, you don't have the right to do that, because you know, like, you don't have any right over her body at all. You're not her husband. So for me,
I see where you're coming from.
If you're the
I see where
husband,
you're
yes, you have
coming
the
from.
right.
It's I completely understand where you're coming from. It's just my thinking is it took cells from both of their bodies to make this child. Like, and the child's body is not the mother's body. It's grown within the mother's body, but I think the child's body is separate to the mother's body. It's just grown within the mother's body.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
But
that's just my thinking is it took both cells, but I understand where you're coming from. It would make more sense with what you're saying, yeah.
But how many men are tricked into being a father? You know, I mean, how many women are tricked into being mothers? None. How many men are tricked into being fathers? A lot. So that's why I'm like, yeah, like a lot of women, they do these tricks and they put holes, and especially if you got money, I mean, yeah, you're going to be federally fucked at that point. I think that.
Well, like, you guys have that thing where if the guy's name is on the birth certificate, that's the father. Like, that's not how it works here. You can't just put anybody's name on the birth certificate. It has to be like the actual what's the word? The actual father. Like,
Well, in America, they believe.
Hey,
Huh?
I heard that in America, if you're with a guy and you have a child, but the father's not the real father of the child, but they can still put that guy's name on the birth certificate, and he has to care for that child and pay for that child and all that stuff. Like, well, yeah, legally, he's now the father.
Yeah,
that's not how it works here.
Dork, it's because
It has to be
America,
paternal on the birth certificate, otherwise
Dork,
the new guy has to adopt the child.
Dork. The reason that they do that is because America believes in the stepfather a lot. America is very, they believe a lot in the stepfather kind of family, like step families and stuff. So even though that's not your child, if you agreed to be on that birth certificate, that means you have just, that's the receipt of your purchase. No, you just purchased that child technically. So
I know, but I'm talking in the way of women tricking a man to put his name on the birth certificate.
I think the man has to be there and there has to be a notary. You can't just put a name.
Like,
I think.
a woman would make the guy believe that that's his child when it's not his paternal child.
Well, you can get a test before you do that. I mean, I think that you have to have it notarized before you, like, there has to be both people present. Does that make sense? I think we have to.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't think you can just go ahead and put a name and it just becomes a legal document. Yeah. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I do law. That's what I do pretty much all day, every day.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't think that you can just write a name. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I don't think.
No, I didn't understand fully how it works, so that's, at least I can just ask you now because it's confusing some of your laws.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mo, where are you?
Oh, I'm right here. I'm just listening to y'all. I'm just like, man, this is like, man, it got me thinking about everything: abortion, adoption, and man, adoption.
Mo, you started thinking about your accidents that you might have. That Mo was like, oh shit, let me think about that one time.
Yeah. You know, no, this is true. I remember when I was you know, I'm not saying to tell everybody. Yeah, I was 15 when I had my first child, 15 years old, and people was talking. You know, there was some doctors, some school counselors was suggesting abortion. Right away, my parents and her parents said, "No, that's murder." You know, we'd rather for you to adopt and do that, but we ain't gonna bring nobody out of our family structure because babies are here. You know, that baby can have a purpose right here. And we looked at it, and you know, no one thought about abortion. Even people that had babies, chicks that had their babies at 15 or 14 years old, and that's how it was. You know, it's like it's still murder whether it's you're 13 or 14 years old. You know, and babies are a blessing. I don't care nobody say babies are a blessing. Babies have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a destiny. Despite whatever, we all have a destiny. We all have a purpose, and we have to know our purpose. And I don't agree in killing that purpose. Whether you're married or you're not married or whatever, it's just like, man, and I hate the way I think this country over here got a little better with this a little bit, but they got into extreme with it too. The reason I'm going to say that is because in the 80s, see, I'm 47. In the 80s and 70s, women were allowed to keep kids away from the fathers. They were allowed to do that. Of course, did nothing about it. And then they start coming with child support and locking women up that have fathers from, you know, have children from their father.
I don't understand the whole using the children as a weapon against the father or keeping the children away from the father. Like, they're not your property. Right. They're like 50, like they're both of yours. They're not like something you can use as a weapon over the father and say, like, you can't see the kids, it's my choice because they're my kids. Well, they're his kids too. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You guys, Tommy Sotomayor just did a video. I don't know if you know Tommy Sotomayor, Dork, but Mo does.
No.
So he's like a guy who does like
crazy like I am.
So it's a guy who does video commentary. Anyway, they just did a video, and his video was about this house that burned down with 5 kids inside, and only one child survived. No, and then the police were trying to blame the mother for burning down the house on purpose in order to kill the children. And her response, guys, do you know what her response was? Her response was, "Why would I kill those kids? They're my source of income."
That's fucked.
And it went viral. it went viral, and people were like, "That's your source of income. That's the only reason why you wouldn't kill them. That's the only reason that it came up in your little pea head of why you wouldn't kill the kids." Oh my god.
Pure fuckery. See, now you got my blood pressure up, Amira. It's pure fuckery.
Let's go, Mo. Let's go.
That's pure fuckery. That's what you call pure fuckery. When you depend on your kids to be your meal ticket. Bitch, you gotta be ashamed of yourself. See, bitch, please. This is why. Look, this is why people like y'all give black women a bad name. And I said, no white women do that, but y'all, people like y'all, you ghetto hood rat right there.
I
You and your kids as a meal ticket. You wouldn't go through pain and birth for a meal ticket. A meal ticket. Meal ticket.
And these are bastard children, remind you. These are bastard children born from whoever seed that they could find that night. So it's not like they were special and they were planned and they were loved ever, they weren't rubbing their belly and excited for the birth of this kid. They weren't doing that. There was no man standing there, putting his hand on her stomach and taking pictures. There was none of that happening.
My kid was a bastard. I mean, my husband and I got married after he turned 1, but he was still a bastard.
Well, I mean, what I'm basically saying is that I'm sure that you're.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I just think it's funny because it's true. Because little boys can be assholes. So I love him to death, but he is a bastard in 2 senses.
Why you don't get my blood pressure up, Amira? You gonna bring it? See that triggered me.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
You have brung stuff like that. I'm trying to be all calm and let y'all two just talk. I'm like, hold on, first time them two talk and they're gonna chill. Let them disagree a little bit and let them agree a little bit. And I'm just chilling, listening to y'all, and you gonna put me on the spot. Now I'm riding right now. I'm triggered.
Why you let me on, Mom?
Dumbass women out there.
Why you let me on? I'm telling you. I trigger so many people on my channel. Oh my god. Oh, the hate.
There's chicks out there that lie and say they're on birth control.
Yes.
To try and trap a man.
Yeah, they're trying to trap a man.
They're fucked.
Yeah, especially rich men. I mean, if you know a rich man, I think the worst thing for me is being a rich man. If I were born and I were a man and then I turned into a rich man, I would be so scared. I'd be so scared of taxes, the IRS,
Oh my God.
hungry bitches. Like everything is coming after you. Everything.
You don't want to be a rich man in this country. I mean, the normal citizen pays 35% in taxes. Imagine what fucking rich people pay. Like, legitimately, the richer you are, the more taxes you get. That's how it works here. That's how they want it over there. That's how it works here. It's fucked. You don't want to be rich in this country.
No.
Well, that's why rich people leave those kind of countries, because you can't be rich in some of those countries. So you end up pushing out all the rich people when you do that. All the rich people just take their money and go. They're like, I'm not going to stay here for this. And that's what's going to happen in America if we let these socialist Democrats get into office. If we let this happen, we're doomed.
Hey, I was looking at what Vince from the Red Elephant said, and he had some points on what he was saying. California will never be a blue state. Arizona will never be a blue state. You got states over there that would never be a blue state.
What do you mean? Isn't California already a blue state?
I mean, my fault. It would never be a red state. Let me rephrase that.
Oh, so you're saying California would never be red, and
would never be red. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna say it wrong. But yeah, okay. Arizona would never be a red state. You got these states that would never be
Arizona is a red state. You mean it would never be blue?
Huh?
Arizona is a red state.
What are you taking today?
The way things are heading.
What you own? What you drinking?
Oh, hold on, Arizona. You know what? My fault. Arizona. I'm talking about California. I'm talking about Illinois. It's certain places. You know what? My fault. Let me rephrase the thing I said. It's the cities, not the states. The city. Like LA. Could you ever picture a city like LA to ever be red state. I mean, whatever, is there a chance?
Wasn't Ronald Reagan from California?
Yes,
So back then, we did have sensible Californians.
we did.
So, but you know, there is kind of a wave starting now where a lot of them are turning back red. But you're right, LA is too Hollywood, too liberal, too everything to actually turn red.
Right. In California, period. I mean, the way I look at it in California too, the whole California. You got Berkeley. I mean, they outnumbered. I mean.
But you know, California is rather large. You can't just say that because there are parts of California, like closer to Utah, closer to the Nevada area, that are red. Those are kind of red areas, but I don't know. You're probably right.
You got San Francisco, you got Oakland, you got Modesto. Well, all them Mexicans, them legal. Come on now, Mexicans is taking over that motherfucker. It's California. It's a population. Compton is all Mexicans, and they're turning it. Oh man, I'm talking to people down up in California, and it's a big blue wave down there because of them fuckery. Because of the, I mean, I want to see my video flag. That's why I'm trying to be careful what I say. Because of fuckery, because it's a sanctuary state, because they have homes for illegals, homes for them, not shelters, homes. They treat them better than they treat Americans in shelters.
When we have fucking veterans in the street, why the fuck are we giving illegal? Oh man!
You know, that's what they did here with all the fucking immigrants and refugees coming over. My grandmother, she's in a council house. Like all the council estates here, they're all houses or apartments. They're not. Yeah, they're like units or houses. My nan, she was in a council house and she'd been in that house for 45 years, raised her children in that house, so on and so forth. And because she had an extra bedroom, and they did this to because all seniors are on a pension. You know, that's how it works here. As soon as you retire, you go on a pension, not covered by work by the government. The government pays out a pension to seniors. Anyway, the government sent out a letter to all the seniors or anyone else on a pension that was in a council house that had a spare bedroom. They sent out a letter saying, hey, you have a spare bedroom. We need places to put these immigrants / refugees, like most of them being young working age men. My nan said no to that because she didn't want a strange guy in her house. She's like 90 years old and uses a walker. And because she said no to that, they kicked her out of her house and put her in a small apartment. And now a immigrant family lives in her house that she lived in for 45 years. It happened to a lot of old people. Okay. And I'm sure a bunch of senile old people said yes to the government letting these people move into their houses.
That's bullshit.
So much fuckery.
So much fuckery.
So much. See, I'm a little petty right now too.
There's so much nope in the world. So much nope.
So much nope.
A lot of nope.
This is what I'm talking about, y'all. And we gotta fight. Like I said earlier in this video. I said everybody, we gotta go see the other point. Everybody has content. Everybody has a voice. No matter you disagree with me or not, but let's be on the same page with the issues, with the real stuff. Let's be on there. You know, because this stuff, if it gets shit's gotten crazy. Shit have gotten OC out of control. So much fuckery.
Yeah, I mean they did take away $8 billion for scientific research, like cut $8 billion from scientific research and put it towards schooling and welfare because all the immigrant and refugees are on welfare, and like they needed to hire extra teachers to speak their language because none of the kids spoke English. All of it went to welfare, and because it's still
in Australia.
They're Somalian.
Ooh.
Oh, they're Sudanese. Sorry,
Oh, Sudanese.
most of them are Sudanese.
You know, they don't assimilate at all. Those people, they really make their own.
Well, no, we never had a gang problem before, but now we do.
They don't assimilate. Those kind of people don't, and that's what I don't like. And they're Muslim too. I'm sorry to say this. I'm Muslim, they Muslim, but these are the type of people that I don't like. I don't like the Somali community, even in America, because instead of talking with the people, they run around in their own little enclaves and only talk to themselves. And I'm like, why do you come here? Why you come?
There's a Sudanese gang problem now. We never had a problem with gangs before, apart from like biker gangs or whatever. But there's a bunch of like for example, my area, I never used to lock the doors or anything, but like we got a couple of years ago, we got fucking cleaned out, got robbed, took a bunch of shit, including some of my dead grandfather's war medals. Not that you can sell those, it has his name on it, but they just fucking took anything. They took phones, just trashed the whole place. And like now there's fucking warnings of, especially every school holidays now, like there's warnings about robberies in my area. So we all, like the whole street, look out for each other. We all got to lock up and shit. But it wasn't a problem before. The gang problem wasn't a problem before. My nan would still be living in her house. Lots of people wouldn't have lost their places, you know. Like they even pay for, oh God, they get heaps of money off welfare. They even, like the government, the welfare system is fucking people over. So the welfare system, these people in the welfare system, they would make a mistake on someone's account and accidentally gave someone too much money. And even though it was their mistake, that person still has to pay the money back. So, like, this might have happened, like, say, 2010 to 2012. They're literally going back that far to, like, get people to pay back all of this money so they have more money for the welfare system. It doesn't matter if it was the welfare system's fault. Doesn't matter whose fault it was. That person still has to pay that money back, which is 100% fuckery.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, I don't know if you guys have that thing over there where if the welfare system makes a mistake, the person has to pay it back, not the welfare system. So
I don't think we have that kind of fuckery here.
Well, they're taken from anywhere they can to put into the welfare system, seeing
Hey,
as,
where are you
like,
at, Amira, again?
You what?
Amira, where exactly are you at again? I mean, you told me, I forgot.
You know I do not disclose my location. Why would you say that? I never tell anyone where I am.
Okay. I know you. But where you very close to?
I'm on the West Coast.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. You on the West Coast.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking you in Arizona for a second. I'll be forgetting. I was thinking you in Arizona or. See, I'll talk to everybody. I forget
Can
everybody.
you be quiet, please? Can you stop? Can you stop, please?
Oh yeah. My bad.
Wow, Mo, you're not discreet at all. Oh my God.
I'm all over the place right now. Nobody know where you at.
Talk too much.
I be forgetting shit sometimes. I get older, you forget shit.
You talk too much, Mo. Oh my God.
I be working like that. Oh, I forgot. Like that.
Oh, I forgot.
I be forgetting like a motherfucker.
Yeah, remind me to never do any crimes with you.
No. I won't forget that. I'll be like, I'll be on that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll make sure I remember shit like that.
We'll see.
Shit. Yeah. I mean, people, let me shut up. Fucking fired at my job.
I know.
They be trolling me and shit. They be cool.
Yeah.
What's up, Da Vinci? You know that this ain't one of my serious videos, Amira. I'm just up. My late night videos. I just be up just talking shit.
Oh yeah. I don't like. I'm not even supposed to be here. I need to clean and go to sleep. I'm so tired.
Yeah. It's all good. I just you can pop on for a little bit. I say everybody can pop on and pop off, and man.
No, but thank you for having me on for a minute.
Anytime, everybody. She got a great channel. Her channel is growing. She got some great content, y'all. Y'all better get over there.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of triggered people, but that's all right.
Yeah, you trigger people.
Yeah. No, but all right. Well, you guys have a good conversation. I'm gonna keep watching, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna comment in the comment section, but I'll see you guys in the chat.
Hey, I
Nice
got an
talking
interview.
to you.
I got another interview soon.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. All right. Bye.
Bye.
MAGA.
MAGA. On everything. What up, Dora? It's just us on here. Hold on. Let me.
Hot as fuck here.
Huh?
I said it's hot as fuck here.
For real? Man, we like
So
about
hot.
40 degrees out here.
Oh, I'm like considering putting on the air conditioning. It's that fucking hot. I don't care about the electricity bill. It's fucking hot.
I'll put a link up here. Anybody want to trick some people with me tonight? Let's just do this. All right, Melissa, you just subscribe to Amira's channel. That's what's up, man. She got some good content. I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I was just kind of like, I'm kind of tired. I'm mad over the place right now. I'm kind of, you know what? I just want to talk with everybody.
Do it.
Talk. I like being petty. I show people I get up there and look, people saw me fall asleep on my videos, like snoring. Mo, wake up. Oh, shoot. I got it on there. I'm snoring and shit. And dig. Right here. What's up? Da Vinci in the house.
Man, chilling, just relaxing, sitting back, smoking weed, playing video games.
Okay, nothing wrong with that, man. Smoking on weed. Hey, Michelle, it's open if you want to come on, Michelle.
Yeah, man. IG report on Friday, brother.
Huh?
The IG report is on Friday.
Okay.
It's really thick. It's really thick. The truth is going to come out.
Coming out. Come on, Jay. This shit.
Huh?
I've been hearing that shit for 2 years. Motherfucker, that shit ain't coming out. I will bleach.
No, on Friday. On Friday.
That shit ain't coming out.
All right. You'll see. You'll see. This is going to come with the IG report. Then
if it happens, I'll be like I was wrong. I'll be glad to say I was wrong.
All right. Then I want to say you're wrong.
Yep, and I'll be glad to say I was wrong. If I was wrong,
all right,
I was said I was wrong, y'all. I'm so happy. I'll be all happy to be that I was wrong. I'll be hey.
No, it came out. No, that was the news of the day that the IG report's coming out that Horowitz has done. Some of it's going to be redacted though because of the investigation and stuff. But you know damn well they're going to say, "Oh, unredact the whole thing." You know what I'm saying? They're going to cry and all that shit and try to flip it and all that. And then the real shit ain't going to start happening until next week.
Okay.
See, but I want to see some indictments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's nice it's coming out, but I want to see some arrests. That's what I want to see. But that's all. That's all that's happening in the world. That's the news of the world today. But anyway, so what's going on with you, bro?
Man, nothing. I'm just over here. We just talking. We're talking about some random things. We're talking about. You got Dork over there. Dork. She's from Australia. She just talking about some stuff that's going on with her.
What's happening? What's happening, Dork? I don't like to call you Dork, though, man.
I call her Dork.
Yeah. No, that's insult. I've heard you speak, man, and that's insulting.
That's why I call her Dork. Dork Oracle, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay,
older people call me Dorky.
Dorky. My daughter's name is Dork. She had a little nickname. People call her Dork. She be having little thick ass glasses and shit. Call her a dork.
I mean, I watch all the sci-fi, and all I watch is anime, and like, it's
Yeah,
kind of
you're
pretty.
welcome. See,
I'm playing Star Wars right now. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Hills, yeah,
Yeah, it's like my favorite game.
hills.
Yeah.
I'm
I
a
wish I
nerd.
had time to play games.
I could be a nerd sometimes. I'm a nerd sometimes. It's okay to be a nerd. It's okay to be a nerd.
Well, I'm a nerd all the way. I
I was
love
one
my
of them gangster nerds. Always been them gangster nerds. Like, damn, he's
Oh.
a nerd, but he's smart as hell. He come out there like this here. Boom. Just do this.
I'm just a nerd. I like Star Trek, Star Wars, old school, vintage sci-fi.
Oh yeah, I don't like the newest Star Trek though, personally.
I don't
Deep
like
Space
Discovery.
Nine is
That's
not my
boring.
thing.
Star Trek is boring. I never could get into that shit. I'm a Star Wars, but Star Trek, that shit is
Well,
boring.
You
Right.
know,
I think
If
Picard's
you
gonna be
go-
cool.
if you go back and watch Next Generation, that Star Trek is pretty interesting.
Yes, it's interesting. Yep. I get it.
I like Deep Space Nine though, man. Benjamin Sisko. That's my dude.
It's not my game. I'm into the older stuff personally. But that's just me. I mean, I'm more obsessed with Doctor Who. Well, I was obsessed with Doctor Who until they fucked it all up with the SJW bullshit, making a fucking woman as the Doctor just because feminists want that.
Oh yeah, and the female James Bond coming. Female 007.
Don't get
Wow.
me started on all of that shit.
I mean, come on,
Sorry.
come on, man. Like, really? I mean, I go now they're ruining my childhood, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't really think the new James Bonds are as good as. I mean, the last of the good James Bonds was Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, I could be honest. I mean, Daniel Craig, he's alright, but I mean, I'm
I like
Roger
Dr.
Moore.
Who, man.
Roger Moore is my favorite. I really is.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't like Sean Connery. I thought it was kind of lame.
But Sean Connery's a given, but Roger Moore was just as good as Sean Connery.
Yes, he was.
Timothy Dalton sucked. Pierce Brosnan was he was all right. He was one of the better ones. Daniel Craig, I'm not going to say that he's bad, but I just think he's too short and shouldn't be a blonde.
Hold on, Michelle
just
put in the chat room. 'Cause
Sorry, there's fucking dogs blowing out your ears.
yeah, Michelle gonna say what's the topic because I sent the link. And I heard Michelle, you know my channel. Ain't no topic this time of the night. Just come on and say some shit. I have no topic at night. Never. My topics be more like in the morning, afternoons when I really interview people into this.
Man,
I really don't have topics at night. It's we all over the place. I can do a topic and then never stay on for like 5, 10
Where's
minutes.
Likewise? I'm gonna move with some Likewise.
You in trigger mode.
Man, it really, oh my god, dog. It really peeved me off when they did that to Doctor Who. And then they started talking about making the fucking Doctor bisexual. The Doctor doesn't have no sexuality. He's a fucking alien from Gallifrey, for fuck's sake. How is
I
it
don't know
supposed to be
nothing
a fucking ugh.
I don't know nothing about Doctor Who.
Look, they fucked it right up is what they did.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go
He's
ahead.
been going on since I was a kid. Doctor Who. With the
It's
curly
been
hair.
going on since 1964.
Damn, that's a long ass motherfucking time.
1964 is when it started. It was in black and white when it first started. There's been 14 Doctors now.
Well, shoot, it's been around just as long as Star Trek.
Yep, sure has been around for a long ass time.
And it's still corny. It's still corny.
No, to be fair, from 2005 onwards, it actually got pretty good with Matt Smith in it. You know, with one there was one head writer for the show that I really liked his work, but once he left, it got all convoluted and shit. And then after that, they went all fucking SJW. The same shit they're trying to do with anime. The same shit that happened with Funimation. Funimation is the American voice actors, the ones that dub over in English. because you've seen
Yeah.
anime in English, yeah, like the fucking Pokemon and all that shit. Like Funimation does Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball in general. Like one of my favorite actors.
I'm Robotech, Gundam. I'm like Robotech,
Oh yes,
Gundam, that type.
yeah.
That serious. I like that series, that Ninja Scrolls, that serious anime, not that bullshit bubblehead anime. I don't even like Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I like that too. I like all genres of anime, but like the my favorite actor who played Broly in Dragon Ball, Vic Mignogna, he's been going through some shit. He's had some fucking false allegations of sexual assault. And there's been a bunch of lawsuits, a bunch of shit. Even Rooster Teeth fired Vic Mignogna because he was doing the voice for Ruby. I don't know if any of you know who Rooster Teeth is, but they started with like stuff like Red versus Blue and no.
Nah.
Anyway, there's a lot of shit going on within the American anime dubbing industry, like a lot of lawsuits, a lot of false allegations, a lot of Me Too fucking feminazi bullshit. Like this guy, this particular actor, people have been trying to get him fired for many years because he's a devout Christian, and they don't like that because they're all like far left, these other people that work at this company. Anyway, if you look up stuff about Funimation, you'll find a bunch of leftist articles about what's going on and a bunch of like correct articles and a bunch of in-between articles about what's going on. But yeah, they're trying to bring it into the anime industry. It's only gotten as far as the dubbing industry. Japan's quite pissed off about it because the directors and shit of these particular animes are, like, for example, there's a few animes that people have been trying to cancel, like Goblin Slayer and The Legend of the Shield Hero, like, because Legend of the Shield Hero, there was a false allegation of rape within that story, and people freaked the fuck out about it, because that was being dubbed, that anime, and the dubbing agency that was doing the dubbing consistently fucked with the release of the dub of that anime because, they agreed with the fucking feminazis that weren't even into anime. They just like rambling about shit. Japan's pissed off, and they're taking the rights for Dragon Ball away from Funimation because they've fucked around, and Japan's like, this wouldn't happen here. We don't have this fucking problem here. Something wrong with you guys. Because it wouldn't be a problem in Japan, all this shit wouldn't be happening, So, and that's the fucking contract that they've had for 20 years with Dragon Ball. Who hasn't seen Dragon Ball? I'm sure everybody here knows what Dragon Ball is, like Pokemon and Dragon Ball and shit.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I never really
I'd be surprised if someone doesn't know what Dragon Ball is. But anyway, the Dragon Ball is being taken away from that particular company, and I'm fucking glad about that because I hate these people. I've actually started only watching subbed anime. I don't watch the stuff done over in English anymore because I don't want to support that company any more than I have to.
I feel you. You got some good insight what's going on in your country. You got some great insight.
That's not in my country. This is in your country.
No. By you being in your country, you see what goes on over here. It's kind of like
well, everybody got their different interests, and the SJWs are affecting every aspect of our society.
It's like you can see a lot of stuff that some people in our country that don't see.
Well, to be fair, I only know about all this stuff because I find I like to keep up with what's going on over there because we have no information here for our own country and what's going on here. Yeah. And you guys have information galore of what's going on in your country. So, it's more interesting. Right. You guys get to find out about shit we don't, not until it's too late. There's one or two one or two like articles a day about the government, and it's about a fucking rainforest and shit. Like there's no information about what goes on behind those fucking parliament doors. Like nothing. So like I might as well figure out what's going on for your fucking country. It's more interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, it's too much. It's too much bull. So much bullshit that's hard to keep up with all the bullshit and fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it I find out through YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Like I do read articles and see what's going on, and I look at the news and shit. But you know, there's a lot of YouTubers I watch that I find out this information from as well. Like, for example, Sinatra Says is one of them, and Magog Morska, and like people like that. You know, and then there's Mo here, like, and fucking all the live streaming channels that go to the protests and shit, like. And then you know you got people that live stream what goes on in Parliament, and like just a bunch of different channels that like live stream, just like even that even the hearings, the Senate hearings or whatever you guys call it, people live stream those and watch those.
Oh yeah, those are fun to watch. While watch them just get fucked up on their own shit.
Yeah, I like watching that. It's funny.
I mean, it's funner than watching regular TV. I'll be honest. I mean, I love watching the hearings because you just see them, just watch them live.
Oh yeah, I like watching them live too. I don't even watch regular TV anymore. Like it's all trash anyway. It's mostly reality TV shows these days.
I've watched TV a long time. I watch everything on YouTube and all that stuff. I haven't watched TV in a while.
Yeah, it's either YouTube or anime. That's all I watch.
I get my message. I get some of my info from Jay Da Vinci right here. I get some of my information from you, Dork. I get some of my information, you know what I'm saying, from different people that's here on YouTube. And you know, and that's real stuff. You know, they tell me what they saw in the news and all this fuckery over there. All right. The Jay be like, share this, and I look at it like, oh god damn it. It's like a soap opera.
Like you don't believe me that report won't be out till Friday.
The only problem is people like you guys and Sinatra Says, like they're demonetized and YouTube refuses to pay out the AdSense that they earned, or the super chats that people sent. You know, YouTube won't give those over. That's why you got to use Streamlabs or PayPal. You know, don't go through YouTube if you're going to give anyone money, like, because YouTube, if you're a channel like Mo's, sometimes YouTube will just refuse to pay over because of hate speech and shit.
Yeah, but also they shouldn't be putting, if they're not going to pay you for commercials, they shouldn't be putting commercials on your shit.
No, because like YouTube still makes money from, if they're demonetized, they don't have commercials on it anyway. But if they're partly demonetized,
they're demonetized. They're putting commercials on people's shit, right?
That's
they're not even getting no money from the commercials that's on their shit. You know, that's pretty foul. Like, okay, you can advertise, but you ain't giving me none of that money to advertise on my content. Why? Is it like, do you own my content or something like that? You know, that what gives you the right to sit there and capitalize off of content that I made? That's like the industry. That's like the industry taking people's music and signing your music away. Nowadays he's signing content away without even talking to anybody.
I'm assuming it's a lot like Facebook. If you read the terms and conditions on Facebook, when you upload pictures and videos, Facebook owns those. I mean, you can delete them because they're on your profile.
But on my Facebook profile, I even put on my profile and some of my quotes and stuff. I don't consent to that.
Yeah, but in the terms and conditions for Facebook, and once you upload a picture to Facebook, Facebook owns that picture. That's just what it is in the terms and conditions. I'm assuming it's similar for YouTube. Like, you can control it and delete it and stuff, but once it's on there, they own it.
Oh no, I mean, like that's a fight. I'm just waiting. That's just waiting to happen because they ain't owning my shit. I want to tell you that straight out. 'Cause that's
Well, if
even on
you,
my that's even on
it's
my
in the,
profile,
it's in the terms
and I have the
and
bylaw and statute stating that it isn't because Facebook is not a publisher. It's public, but you know what I'm saying. But it's not a publisher, and they don't own our shit. They can't
to be fair,
capitalize.
they can't fucking decide what they are. They're either a platform or a publisher. But just like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, they act like a publisher, but they claim they're a platform. They kick people
Right.
off. They ban people. They delete people. They for
They're
like
making the
if you have
rules
the
up.
wrong,
They
if
make
you
the
have
rules
the
up as they
wrong,
go. They make
you
the
have the
rules up
wrong.
as they go.
Oh yeah, they do. But if you have the wrong group think, if you think in the wrong way, they're gonna kick you off. They act like a publisher but claim they're a platform.
Oh, I've
They
been kicked
can't
off.
decide what they are.
Oh, I put that down like a medal when I get kicked off. When I get kicked off Facebook, I love it.
It's a
I
matter
got
I
of
don't
kicked
even
off of Twitter.
use
not
Facebook
civil or
anymore.
crimes.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers. You know, just like my Bertie Mac voice.
Don't play
I
my
stopped,
emotions.
I stopped using Facebook forever ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Facebook,
glad you
I
can surely
had
win.
EPA on Facebook.
I'm
I used
weaning
to do my live
myself
stream on
off of
Facebook
Facebook.
every night before YouTube. Every night.
The only part of Facebook I have is Messenger, but I don't use the actual platform. I just
Right.
use Messenger because there are some people that use it. Like otherwise, I'd use my fucking phone. Even if it was international, I'd still text. Depends. It depends.
Depends.
So I remember Mo way back in the day when we used to walk through the hood with on. That's before I even met him. I used to watch his videos. Him walking through the hood. I was like, look at this nigga. Not knowing that me and him will wind up being friends.
Yep. And look, I be in these crazy black neighborhoods with my MAGA hat on. What's up, y'all? They all smoking on blood. They ain't gonna fuck me up.
I never have no clue that I'd be friends with this silly ass freckle faced nigga right here.
And you know I'm wild. You know nobody can tell me shit. Nobody can tell me shit. I do think just to piss the motherfuckers off. I'll subject to have pro-blacks on my channel. Anybody. You be like, who Mo down with channel tonight? You talk sex talk with a person. I don't give a fuck. Anything goes on my goddamn channel.
You know the real crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
His best friend that he grew up with is one of my friends here in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's most fuck shit. I was like, what the fuck, man? You know Will, nigga? I was like, what? Yeah, man. I talked to him a couple days ago.
Yeah.
He's like, where you at, nigga? Why ain't you down here, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
You know, where you at, Negro? Yeah.
You know
you're there.
that word. I didn't learn that word till high school because we didn't have it here. It wasn't a thing here, not till we got the fucking internet. You know, like people didn't start using that word till we got the internet. So all through fucking primary school and beginning of high school, I didn't know that word. It's just oi abo, because we say abo here. We don't say.
Easy E was prophetic. I'm a nigga, you're a nigga, he a nigga, she a nigga. Wouldn't you like to be a nigga?
Negative.
Also, KRS-One, when they say white folks be calling themselves niggas. And they do today.
Because they all want to be like you. They want to be with the cool kids.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I really don't use the word that much. I just use it just to have fun on here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, having fun.
We just say abo. We didn't have that word for a long time. Like,
it's a racial comment safe space that you may be called nigger, hunky, cracker, spick, whatever. But you know
I don't
what?
care. They're all words.
They all work. You don't. You probably
But
sound
we always have fun. It's all about fun,
No
though.
one in Australia gives a fuck. That's the thing.
right. Yeah, like,
Right.
yeah.
You
Who gives a fuck?
know, sometimes
The
out of the
words.
blue, you like out of the blue, Mo be like, "Suck my dick." Like what, Mo? Like, what
This
you
is a
thinking?
country. This is a country where no one gives a fuck and everyone says cunt freely.
Yeah. I don't even use that word. You know what I'm saying? I use it when I'm. Well, yeah. A woman has to really have to earn that word before I call them. If I call a woman a cunt, you know I'm serious.
Well, that's just a friendly term here. Oh my god, dog.
York, you're a cunt. You're a cunt. You're a fucking cunt.
You cunt.
Right.
Oh my. This fucking dog. Fucking blasting out everyone's ears. No, seriously, you call you. Oh, shut up. You call your mates cunts and you call cunts mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cunt, mate.
You understand? No, if you're pissed off with someone, you call them mate, but if they're your friends, you call them cunt.
Well, you know, in Spanish, you go, "What's up,
Yeah.
puto?" You call a dude a pussy.
That's
What's up,
real.
puto? You know, they Mexicans say, "What's up, puto?" and it's what they're calling each other pussy. What's up, puto? That's it. You know what I'm saying? So fuck
Oh,
it.
shit.
You know
We got a
what I'm
guest coming in. Oh, we got Melissa. All right. Somebody going, I ain't arguing with you, Melissa. Somebody argue with her. That's it.
I'll be
Well,
nice.
You better be
Well,
nice. Don't put your ass
I'll
backstage.
be nice.
Be nice.
What are they
You're cheating.
arguing about?
No, I'll
Yeah.
be good conversation. I'm tired tonight. I don't have the energy.
All right, cool. Yeah, I ain't got the energy either. Yeah.
I'll be good. I know. You know what it is? It's football. I get football. I watch it all day. I start drinking some beers. And then I'm like, yeah, let's get on live chat. And then, hold on. I got stuff popping up on my phone.
Ugh, sports. I'm not a sports
No, how's everybody
person.
doing? I don't like to see my face. I can just put chat and then I can see. Can I still chat if I
Amira, I see
chat?
you. I see your chat.
I know. Oh, I just felt like getting on.
I had to walk away. I had to walk away. I had to pay the water bill.
The water bill. I gotta pay a water bill too, man. All right, I'm gonna be going for 1 minute. I don't see one of my screaming at you arguing, man. Every time I come out the bathroom, all I see is this guy. Hello, I know y'all arguing. What the?
No.
Late at night, people screaming at each other like, God damn it.
I know. I'm chilled tonight. I'm pretty chilled.
I'm just chilling
How you
out,
doing,
man.
Jay?
I'm all right. Just chilling.
Hey, I see you, Amira. You one of my favorite sand niggas, like John right here. John Amon, he's my favorite sand nigga too. Got 2 sand niggas.
You're on TV, Simba.
2 sand niggas. Instead of my niggas,
So
my
John-
sand niggas.
So isn't John the one that's from Oregon too?
Yeah, but he had to. Yeah.
Okay, because I get confused on who's who and where, because everybody's got different names on chat and whatnot.
No, his name different on YouTube. He's like John Amon. He's my moderator on my Facebook.
Now, isn't he Smurf?
No, it ain't Smurf.
He's not Smurf. Who's
That's
Smurf?
a crazy guy.
Smurf's my boy.
That's my nigga.
Because I think he's from Oregon too.
I thought he was from Boston.
Oh, maybe. I'm still learning. I gotta write stuff down.
Yeah.
Huh? No, I'm tired today.
Always beating up my
Work.
ass. Always up my ass, fucking. Oh man. There goes my cat. My cat wanted to come and say hi. He went outside for a while. He's an alley. He's an alley cat at heart.
Aw.
He loves to be out. He loves to be outside.
I'm back, y'all. You
What's
said
up, Mo?
John, you dox yourself. Everybody know you're John Amadi. Nigga, please. Everybody know your ass. Nigga, I ain't got you. Matter of fact, I should.
What up, John? Where's Chrissy B at, man? I haven't seen her ass for a little bit.
Mate.
She was on the R-rated channel yesterday. That was
Oh.
actually a pretty good channel.
Oh,
All right,
Chrissy
I like
B?
watching that shit. I love watching R-rated conservative, man.
yeah, he crazy as hell.
He be keeping it 100 though. He don't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't.
You know?
You like watching the R-rated shows? Like R-rated shows in what
R-rated
aspect?
conser-
Because I
R-rated
know a live
conservative.
stream where they talk about BDSM the whole time. Like,
No, R-rated conservative.
Yeah, he's cool.
ah.
They're both cool.
He deserves a lot more subscribers though. Too. He got. I mean, I just like his style of doing the shows.
Yeah, his style.
Yeah. It's very unique. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And the way he comes across and on his facts, and how he does it so fluently and colorfully, freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. I mean, I think that's what I mean. No, I think news is the face of news is going to change, and it's changing, and the industry can't compete.
They can't.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
gosh, the only real news we can get nowadays is live streams on YouTube. You can't get it on TV. It sucks.
Yep.
But at least it
You
comes
get out
off
there,
very.
you
You
can-
know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
Other guy too. What's his name? I follow him too, and he follows the Pete Santilli show. Do you guys follow Pete Santilli?
What you saying?
Oh, his name's Patrick something.
oh, Patrick,
He
that's my dude. That's my nigga. Yeah, Patrick.
I love Patrick. He's
Yeah,
badass.
Yeah, that's my dude, man. We real tight. That's my guy.
Yeah, he follows the. So if you go D Live, Pete Santilli, he was a political prisoner of the people that I followed in Oregon with the Bundys. Pete
Oh, you were
Santilli.
that Bungie? You were that Bungie thing?
Yeah, I got wrapped up into it. It totally happened in the
Tell us about your
backyard.
part of history. Tell us your story and your part of history that's going to be written inside the history books.
I've got a Facebook book. Did you know that you can buy a Facebook book on all your stuff that you've shared? Oh, they call it. Hold on, I'm gonna go get it. I'll go get it. I'll show you my book.
embarrassing. Sounds fucking depressing.
Come
How much does it
on.
cost?
What's up, Carl's Opinion? Dude, thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes, I want to get one. How much does it cost?
You say, hey, Mr. Mo Dorko, Melissa No, Jay, Da Vinci, Mons in chat.
Hello.
What is it?
Appreciate it, Carl. That's love, man.
Did you buy one?
All right. So check it out. So here's my book. It's like
Can't see it.
they call it the My Social book. You can buy a Facebook book, My Social book. And I bought mine, and I covered the whole 2016 and 17 trials with the Bundys. Like with LaVoy Finnegan, but it's this one right here. Do you see it?
No, bring a book closer. I can't see. What does a book look like?
Can you see it?
Oh, it's actually a book?
Yes. It's called My Social book. See it at the bottom?
How much did it cost?
I paid $78 for this one, but my book
Holy shit.
you can buy one that's just straight photos, like all your photos you shared, or you can also you can make it yourself. You design it yourself, but mine's like 300 and some odd pages long. Like I got some cool history in here.
And it cost $70?
It costs anywhere
God
from
damn.
20 to however many pages you want. Like you can get one that's just like 20 pages for probably $20, but you can go to My Social book. It's kind of cool.
Fucking hell, I could
Oh,
just imagine.
I want to get mine from the beginning.
You should, and you can go back to the date on when you want it.
How
So,
much
like,
did you
Oh,
say?
yeah,
I paid $78 for mine, but I went from
78. So that would be almost $116 Australian. Lovely.
well, see, I went from December 1st, 2016 to March of 2018. So 2 years.
Goddamn exchange rate.
But I did that to keep it all documented because you know how Facebook is so biased.
Shit, I want to go
And they-
from 2010 to now. That'd probably be about $300 book.
Today,
you can buy
one
one, but you can buy one at a time. You can start 2010 and go to 12, and then 2012 to 14.
No,
You
I
know,
want, I
and
want
then
it all.
you can
I want it all.
That's what I'm saying.
I want it all. I
That
mean,
would cost a
if
fuck
I want to do it, I want to do it right.
It is
Today,
cool.
one-
It's pretty cool.
Today,
turn.
$1 US is $1.50
One day,
Australian. So that means a lot of
one day
money
they're
for
going to pick me up. Go ahead, Dork.
I said today $1 US is $1.50 Australian, so that would cost a lot of money for
Dang.
me.
Mexico's got it made. 'Cause I think I'm not sure what our dollar is in Mexico, but I know it's a lot better in America.
Man, you come over here, get the conversion done, and you'd be walking around with more money than you came with.
I always have wanted to go to Australia. I named my daughter after Sydney.
Go to Queensland, there's nothing in Sydney but a fucking building. There's literally nothing there, and it's not that interesting. Queensland is where you want to go because those are where the beautiful sights are.
Nice.
That's where my friend
Queensland.
Leanne lives. She comes out here to Vegas from Australia every year. We hang out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and stuff. I got a few friends that come from out of country that I just became friends with. You know, just because we're working on a strip. Like probably about 6 or 7 people a year call me up. You know what I'm saying? That they're in country and come see him, hang out, yada yada yada. It's pretty cool. That's one good thing about living out here in Vegas. You make friends with a lot of people. I got
Oh,
like
yeah, you're
friends.
from Vegas.
I'm not from Vegas. I live here.
Oh, you do live here or there.
Yeah, I live. Yeah. I live in Vegas.
So did you hear anything about the Bundy trials when they were all going there? Sorry, I always talk about it.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
Yeah, we had all outside the courthouse there doing their circle.
During that time, I was really heavy in music and doing shows and stuff. Like, what year was that? The Bundy trial? The Bundy thing, 2012?
2016. No, it started in 2014. But what?
All right, I was in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta and Florida then.
So what happened is when the Bundys and everybody, they did the standoff in Oregon, which was 2016.
Oh, okay.
And then they
Okay.
shot and killed that guy, Lavoy Finicum.
Okay,
That's
all right.
only-
I remember. I was in that. I was really heavy in the election time. Yeah, I was like, that's
Right.
when
Oh my
I
God,
was on the Hillary. I was on the Hillary tip then. You know what I'm saying?
right? So was it we right? So we were following the
That was
Bundy's thing here in
15.
Oregon, and I'm like, what the frick is going on? And once they shot and killed that man, that's my backyard. I only live an hour and a half from there. So I'm like, what
Wow.
the bloody hell? Like I'd heard about the Bundy's thing in 2014, but I didn't have Facebook then. I just seen it on TV and I was like, go Cowboys, whatever. And then all of a sudden it just, what's that?
You keep saying about Bundy's. I'm not sure what that is, but that's an alcohol here.
Nice.
Bundy's rum. We got Bundy's rum, which is from Bundaberg, and then we have Coon cheese, which is from a town called Coon.
Huh.
Coon cheese. It's a brand that they still sell today. Coon, COON Coon cheese. God damn it, dog.
Huh.
Fucking. Sorry.
No, the Bundys were in Nevada, in Nevada,
Okay.
Las Vegas area. It's an interesting story. They basically
I was on the East Coast
fight
then.
against the federal government for their water rights and their grazing rights for their cattle. They got harassed pretty bad, but we don't have to go all into that. I just kind of thought that was a trip. He was from Las Vegas. Anywho, yeah, you guys got to buy a book. My social book.
I
Mel?
bet if they sold coon cheese in America, there'd be an uproar.
What is it? Beef or?
It's cheese, coon cheese, COON cheese. That's the brand.
Yeah, I know,
the brand
but is it dairy goat cheese? You know how they got all those fancy cheeses?
It's just dairy cheese. It's normal cheese, like cheddar cheese.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm sure Coon does other cheeses as well, because they're a dairy town. They got farms out there and stations and what would you guys call that over there? Station is like
Factory?
a farm, but it's much bigger. Like there's hundreds of acres of cattle. Like that's a station.
Like a dairy
I don't-
farm?
We have the dairy farms, but we also got the stations where they just let cattle run on hundreds and hundreds of acres of land. Like, I don't know what the fuck you guys would call that over there, but here it's called a station. A cattle
Is it
station.
private owned?
Yeah, it's privately owned, yeah.
Oh.
It's a cattle station. It's like a farm, but a fuck tons bigger.
Well, they're just ranchers here.
Ah, well, there you go. Ranches. There you go.
Ranchers. Interesting.
I mean...
Do they...
Hmm?
Do they get harassed a lot as far as like how their cattle graze and stuff?
Not really. Australia doesn't give a fuck about that shit. Not unless
Nice.
Peter's involved. Peter's everywhere and they're cunts, you know how they are. But they only protest in the cities. They don't actually go out and do anything. Otherwise, no one gives a fuck. You know, they're treated well and they're killed humanely, so what's there to fucking complain about, really?
Right.
I
Well,
mean,
it's like the
there's
rangers
not...
here get harassed over their grazing rights because a lot of their cows that grazes on government land, which is mostly like BLM, and then the BLM harasses the ranchers, and want to try to make them sign contracts that gets them to lose water rights and everything else. It's kind of a big mess.
Oh, it's
But a lot
similar
of it-
here.
Uh-huh.
It's similar here when it comes to big supermarket companies. Like the big supermarket companies go to the fucking dairy and farms. Yes, Jace, mummy's talking, okay. They go to all the dairy farms. Yeah, my kids in the back. They go to the dairy farms and the beef farms or whatever, and the big supermarkets. They come out and they buy a certain amount of pallets, a certain amount of stock, and they pay them fuck tons less than what the farmers union would. So, like, that's why a lot of people, like myself, prefer to buy farmers union milks or just milk brands that are a bit more expensive, but the money goes to the farmers instead of, supermarket milk that's watered down anyway, and it costs $1 and the farmer gets less than fucking 10 cents,
Wow.
Like, so it's like that with supermarkets, but we do have drought here as well.
Over here to everybody. My bad. I interrupted you.
There's drought.
No, interesting. We just have a problem with the BLM, which is the Bureau of Land Management, that harasses a lot of ranchers and farmers. Like, so that same incident that happened in Oregon when the standoff, when they killed that man, Lavoy Finicum, well, the whole reason why they even went to Harney County to stand was to defend the Hammonds. There's this family that have a Hammonds ranch out there, and they were getting harassed by the BLM too. And a matter of fact, they really burned them out, like started freaking fires just to burn this family out of their land. And nobody can understand why. They were trying to say they weren't paying their fees and this and that. Well, they ended up sentencing Steve and Dwight Hammond like 5 years in prison, but they only served 1 year And when they got out, the judge decided that wasn't, the judge wanted them to serve the full 5 years. So it was a pretty messed up deal, and never could figure out why they were harassing the Hammonds so bad. The Hammonds actually got a full pardon from Trump.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool. But so they got
I'm in
past
Jay's game.
so when now when the standoff happened, and after Lavoie got shot and killed, there was peaceful protesters there wondering why the FBI showed up, because the FBI like straight up showed up, like military style. Nobody could understand it. Well, then there's this brilliant lady, Shauna Cox, who was actually in the truck with Lavoie. You'll just have to Google it and look it up. I'm sure you'll find a YouTube video. Anywho, she started wondering why the FBI was there. And she started doing her own research around the Hammonds Ranch. Well, come to find out, outside of the Hammonds Ranch, there was a uranium mine, uranium explosives, that the Hillary Clinton Foundation sold to the Russians for $1.5 million.
Shit.
Yeah. So that's why the FBI showed up, and that's why it was freaking weird. It was crazy. So I followed their whole case, and I've gone through 2 phones on my phone, because you are kind of following the government and all these guys. So anyways, long story short, they arrested everybody after they shot Lavoie. They arrested Ammon Bundy, his brother Ryan Bundy, all of them. They arrested everybody back in 2014 at that standoff. And they ended up trialing these guys, and they put them through 3 different tiers. Well, Ammon Bundy and his brother and a few other guys all got a not guilty in Portland, Oregon. Like they won against the federal government. So then they also had to go back to Nevada and go to that trial because of where their home was. And they actually won again. They got a dismissal with prejudice because there were so many Brady violations in the courtroom. It was a kangaroo court. Brady violations, jury nullification. It was interesting. I've really educated in the last 3 years as far as court and our actual court system in our country. It ain't good. They're all bad judges.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. So then that's when I started realizing how many political prisoners we have in our country.
There's going on with political prisoners. This should be going on.
What's that?
They have been going on, and I looked at people in Chicago that are political prisoners. I got an uncle that was a political prisoner, been there for 30 years. I've seen political prisoners, and that shit, especially in not Cook County, Chicago, Crook County. I don't call it Cook County. I call it Crook County. And there are a lot of political prisoners down in Chicago, Illinois.
It is horrible. It's so bad to where we can't even keep up with it. You can look on YouTube and look up Lone Star 1776. They're awesome people. They're actually, he's like a priest, and he basically focuses every day, all day long, on prisoners, not just necessarily political prisoners, but even prisoners that have had a harsh sentence, for kind of like your uncle. They're Aaron and Judy Davis. I'm friends with them on Facebook. They're pretty cool people. But that's what I freaking fight for. That's the only reason why I even got Facebook, is because that's how I've gotten so many friends, is following all these cases. And then you see all the others. Because like even with the Bundy's case in the trial in Nevada and in Oregon, there was still men that got harsh sentences for thought crime. They got set up by a bunch of informants. And there's a guy named Greg Burleson, who is 65 years old. And I think he was at the standoff in Oregon, 2016. I don't think it was 14. But he got set up by informants that were paid that pretty much got him liquored up a little bit. And they kind of asked him a few questions like what they would do in a situation with this situation, and he said this, and that he got 10 different conspiracy charges, and he was sentenced 65 years in prison. So not everybody with the Bundy's trial got a not guilty. There was actually men in that trial that got sentenced harsh sentences, life. That's what I stand up for. So it is kind of cool to have this conversation to kind of wake up, you know, a few people on it. Because then there's even another guy, Schaefer Cox, Francis Schaefer Cox. He's from Alaska, Fairbanks, I want to say. I didn't even know about him until after I followed the Bundys. And he has been in prison for 7 years. He got sentenced 26 years in prison for being a political speaker and waking up the people in Alaska, exposing the government and their corruption. And he ended up gathering up a big militia of like 600. So militia is in the Constitution. We do have the right to have a militia, right? So he did that, and instead they silenced him, and they arrested him. And his okay, so that's just another one. But I didn't know about him until the Bundys. He'd already been in prison for 7 years in silence. Family, little baby kids. And he's been fighting, and all of a sudden social media came out, and we've been fighting for him too. And now he's finally, we've been able to donate, because I donate a lot. I don't donate a lot, but I donate what I can to help for their attorney fees and stuff, to where they could fight for their case. Well, they finally was able to get him a good attorney, to where now he is going to be able to get a resentencing November 4th in Washington coming up. So hopefully he'll get a like time served sentence. I don't know, we'll see. She left. Are you guys there? Bueno.
Hey, my bad.
Oh.
I'm being petty right now because you're talking shit in her chat room. So I'm gonna put the mic
I'm
off
here. I was there. I was enjoying the Bundy story.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I feel in her chat room and turn my mic off real quick. I'll be there back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well,
Hold on.
no, that's what's even crazy about your uncle. I didn't know nothing about him until you shared the story on him, and I'm like, oh my God, that's freaking horrible. There's just more of them. We got to speak, it even tells you in the Bible as far as prisoners, innocent prisoners. So, is it already almost 11? I think I made her fall asleep.
Oh.
Your
Dora?
gal.
No,
Yeah.
she probably got off. She probably got clicked off.
Oh. No, that's a trip to kind of educate a little bit with her in Australia. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Learn the different and stuff. But yeah, you guys got to do your My Social book on Facebook. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anywho.
All right. What up, Jay?
Jay's playing video games.
I got
What up?
Goddamn, I got like 12 minutes left anyway. I said I'm gonna be here for 2 hours at the top.
What up? I'm here.
Yeah. Hold
What's
on.
going on?
What game are you playing?
Star Wars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. And I beat it, but I was playing on a harder level.
You know what I
Yeah.
got into is Zelda. Zelda is the devil for me. Oh, that'll rip some hours from your life.
You're old school.
I love Zelda, but I'm talking the PlayStation style. Paid like $50 for a game, and I put freaking hundreds of hours into that game, but it was fun. I conquered it.
You know, as I say, you know, I mean, I started. I was like Super Nintendo back in the day when I had it. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day with Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And well, I actually had Atari 2600, Atari 5200, Sega Genesis, and Television, ColecoVision, Odyssey, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox One.
Hey,
Oh
everybody.
wow.
Hey, John.
Uh,
So Tiny sent the link. I can be petty on her channel right now.
Who?
Tiny sent the link, so I can be petty on her channel right now. I see how
Oh, okay.
I've been going there because of the bitch.
Hey, Jay. You know that cop?
Well, I better get off.
That cop got arrested today for murder.
oh yeah.
The one
As
was
I
that
said,
Texas
man.
again?
Yeah, but I ain't going. I ain't going for a distraction right now because I think that shit was all played for a distraction because of what's getting ready to happen on Friday when the IG report comes out.
Now, are you
You know-
talking about the shooting with the it was the welfare check?
Yep.
Yeah,
then
I
they
mean,
killed that
I'm not
woman?
playing. I'm not playing the narrative. I think this is. I think this is all like, you know, actually deep state shit because it's like too much shit going on just for this shit to happen. And then 3 days later, from after the cop that killed that dude inside his house, then that witness got killed 3 days later. And then now it's this. And it's all a
What?
distraction.
The witness got
A
killed.
star witness, witness got killed. The one that happened in the
Outcome.
dude, the one at the girl, that Aubrey girl.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Well, the witness got killed like 3 days later. And then all of
After
a
the
sudden
trial,
now you
yep.
have then also now you have this. I think is number one is I think there's deep state. Well, I mean the swamp is very deep, and I think this was only done and they are paid off, and it was done just to distract from what's getting ready to go down this week. That's just me. I'm keeping my eye on the prize, man. Fuck all the bullshit.
I just heard about
I
it
feel
today.
bad for the families and all that stuff like that, but fuck all the bullshit. You're not distracting me on this racial emotional shit. I go because they're using innocent black blood to sway a narrative, and that's wrong right there. People don't see that, then there's no hope.
No,
It's
good
just the
points. I
time.
just heard about it today. I don't even know the real
Huh?
story. I just heard it was a welfare check.
Yeah. Hey,
Showed up.
Jay. Jay, did you see that stuff about Project Veritas and CNN?
Yeah, I seen that about 2 hours ago. Yeah, because it's strictly bias. Oh, they're in trouble.
Just keep it on the impeachment. Don't talk about anything else.
I'm fine with that. I'll say, we can say vote.
Yep.
Vote.
They don't want to give rights to the other side, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
why.
what are you talking about?
That's why the IG report's coming out on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, Friday is when the
I heard it's as thick as a phone book.
Yeah, about 300
boy.
pages. Oh, there's gonna be some fun reading then coming up, man, this weekend.
Well, they
But
really
they
need to
just-
quit this secret freaking bullcrap in Congress as far as impeaching our president of the United States.
Yeah. They said
I
that
think
maybe
that-
20
don't
20%.
stop. I don't want them to stop now. I want them to vote.
I do too.
Yeah, I mean,
But
come on,
you know
stop talking shit. Put your money where your mouth is, because
Yeah.
either or they're going to. If they don't vote now, they're going to lose on Friday, because then there
Yeah.
better be indictments.
Absolutely.
Well,
and it better be.
there'll be referrals because the IG
Right.
can't make indictments. He can only make referrals.
Oh yeah, but the Attorney General can.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
know
that's
what I'm
what's
saying?
taking so long
And-
because,
yeah.
you know,
I think it's all going to work out in the long run. We're just still going to go through a major storm before it gets there.
they said 20% of it's going to be probably blacked out though.
And that's
And I don't
the only reason being that's understandable because that is some blame. That is definitely some intelligence type shit. So
Yeah.
I can get that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I guarantee you the blame FISAs and all that shit's going to be unredacted. It better be unredacted. I want to see who
Yeah.
signed it. Comey, Rodenstein, and Rodenstein trying to pass the buck because I remember because when he sat there, he said that I just signed the paper and someone else swears it in. I says, wait, what do you mean someone else? I'm like, what do you mean someone else swears it in? No, if you swear it in and you sign the paper, you swear because you're the one that signed the paper. I never heard of somebody else swearing it in and then sign. Maybe not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know how it is in the military, man. When you sign for something, you're responsible for it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, when they come looking for that piece of equipment and your name is on it, that's the person they're going to.
So I'm not really because people's going to forget that, and that shit was like about 4 or 5 months ago when Rodenstein resigned. You know what I'm saying? Because he did say that. He said that he wasn't there. He signed the paper. He wasn't the one that swore it in. I was like, really?
Well, Schiff can't even admit that there's a real whistleblower. He's like, well, I haven't really seen it or know who it is yet. But then they can have this private.
Schiff said no. He got caught up on the NBC thing last night when he said, so is the whistleblower a status pro quo? He goes, the pro quo is not important anymore because now it's not important. Now it's not important, dude.
Right. Well,
because
then what
it's
the
falling
hell?
apart, you know?
Oh, the quo is not important now. All right. Yeah. Like, all right. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot. All right.
Yeah.
You were all fucking. Your dick was all fucking hard.
He thinks we're all idiots.
You heard that Matt Gaetz got kicked out of the testimony this morning, right?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Who?
yeah.
Matt Gaetz,
Matt
from Florida.
What?
He was in there. They kicked him out of the chamber.
Not invited.
For
Nope,
what?
not this year. To be in.
They said that because he wasn't on the intelligence committee and he was in part of the judicial committee, that they didn't want him in the room because they're trying to do everything in secret, you know.
Yeah. I think it's going to hang them all eventually.
Oh, I mean, it is about due. I mean, this election, they're trying to say on the news. I mean, fake news is just running so. I mean, you gotta like really. And I tell everybody out there, check, double check, cross reference all the news that you get now because there's a lot of fake news coming out now.
Absolutely, there is, and it's really trying to mind twist and confuse Americans to where they don't know what they've got to believe.
Yeah, but at least Shepard Smith is gone now.
Who?
Shepard Smith.
Oh, who's Shepard Smith? Remind me.
He's an anti-Trumper on Fox News. He quit
a
couple days ago.
Yeah, bye-bye.
He quit a couple days ago.
Yep, bye-bye. Because he was fake news.
People were saying he should take Juan Williams with him.
Yes.
Juan Williams is another one.
You know, Fox News is pretty shady. There's still good ones on there, but there's still not very good ones. Gosh.
Yeah. Well, that's because Disney took over and the whole thing changed.
Right.
But it's not as bad as CNN. Like I said, have you seen the Project Veritas tapes that came out today? Jay said he saw them.
I haven't.
They got undercover video of Zuckerberg telling everybody, we don't want to talk about anything but the impeachment. Push the impeachment. Everybody push the impeachment.
Really?
And that, they were all upset when Trump won. I mean, they said there's a lot more tape coming out.
They took all Trump winning personal is because there's so much corruption and they know damn well they're gonna eventually get in trouble. I mean, somewhere, somehow, they've got to get in trouble. They've just trying to get Democratic Party back in there so they can re-corrupt everything. And I don't think American people are gonna allow it. It ain't gonna happen. I could see civil war happening. If something bad was to happen against our, what's that?
Well, Hunter Biden today came out and said that if his dad becomes president, he'll resign from China board, from the board that
He
he's
just
on.
did today. He resigned today
Yeah.
from China. Right? So like, what is
Yeah.
that? Like, oh, good luck, sneaky Joe,
Yes.
creepy
So if it
Joe
was so
Biden.
bad that he had to resign, why wasn't it so bad before? Only when it got exposed.
Right.
Now that it's bad, he's resigning.
Right. Yep. It's another Benghazi. They're gonna eventually get nailed for all their corruption and stuff. I mean, this all started really with Benghazi. I mean, it started way before that, but once with Benghazi, you know that Tyler guy, he was from Oregon, and I follow a guy on YouTube, and he talks to his dad all the time. This is one of the victims and one of the 4 in Benghazi. So his
Yeah.
dad's been talking, and he's even read like Obama's letter and Hillary's letter to the family, basically stating that if it was my own son there, I would not have made any other decisions. I would have kept them the same. And so then there was a soldier that came on who had been he was pretty quiet for years because he was so worried about his life, because you know how the Clintons list, people just die, some suicide list goes. He finally came forward and kept his name private, but he was one of the soldiers there that said that absolutely they could have saved those 4 men, but they were told to stand down. So that's kind of a new one coming out too. I don't know, too. And then
But it's all in the movie too, you know, the 13 hours.
Yes.
They talk about it in there.
Mhm.
You know, there was an arms shipment that was going down, missiles that they took from Gaddafi, and they were moving them to Syria
Mhm.
to fight against ISIS and against Syrian army. And you know, it was
And they
covert.
totally got. Yeah, they totally got ambushed on that one. And I think it had a lot to do because they sold Iraq or whoever a whole bunch of guns. And they needed the sale to go through. It was a deal. I think it was a deal that needed to get made. I could
Because
be
they were
wrong, I
getting
don't know.
all the weapons they were getting from what they was left over from Gaddafi. When they overthrew
Mhm.
Gaddafi, all those weapons were put on the market, pretty much.
Right.
People were trying to cash in, and so what the United States was doing was buying those weapons and sending them to the free, quote unquote, free Syrian army. Because for a
Yeah.
while there, they were questioning whether they were gonna fund them at all, and then they decided to send them money out. Congress allocated, but before that, you know, they were doing crooked deals on the side, sending them weapons.
Right? Like, what the heck? Well, I say lock Hillary up and all of them that followed. It needs to happen
And
soon.
they were worried that ambassador was going to blow the whistle on the whole deal. So that's why
Right.
nobody got sent in.
Yes. So much to educate. But his dad came forward and Chris Kyle's his name. He's the one that was from Oregon. And his dad's been coming forward now and telling his story. I don't know. I'll have to follow that one a little bit more and see where that one's going. But yep, here we are. Oh, and then you're from Oregon too. And the Kate Brown recall freaking was under like 8%.
Wow. We have an office right here in the middle. We have an office right here in the middle of our town that advertises people to come and sign the, you know, get rid of Kate Brown.
Yeah, I'm friends with this gal. Her name's Susan Ellis Jones. She lives outside of my county, well, in the county, but just outside my area. She got 200. She's with the Oregon Republican Party. She got 280,000 signatures. And then they claimed that there was an additional 100,000 signatures that they couldn't read, you know, addresses or
there's
names.
another girl. There's another woman that's also doing it, Joey Montford.
Joey Montford? I don't know. Is she?
Oh, yeah.
You're more
Yeah,
central,
she-
Oregon, aren't you?
Yeah, no, yeah, I am. She's more, I think she's more up by Portland. But they're working on it too.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I'm tired. I gotta work in the morning.
Hey, everybody. Hey, good night. I'm gonna be paid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Tiny McCarter out again. Are y'all ready for this?
Yep.
I'm gonna show her right now. She's live talking about me. And so, no, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I have to get up at 6 o'clock. I gotta be at work by 8. So I work.
I'm gonna call this bitch down like that.
All right. Yeah. Good chat. Gotta work in the morning.
Trump
Peace,
economy
guys.
going good. Everybody's working good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just me and you. So I'm gonna show this bitch Tiny McCarter. See, I tried.
All right.
See what happened when you be nice to motherfuckers? Look,
Yeah.
you got me blocked. She playing a game with Johnny Bennett over there. So you know what? It's actually hilarious. It's actually hilarious because I knew this bitch was full of shit.
How come you can't screen share it?
Oh, if I do it right now. Let me go right here. Keep talking shit about me. Hello, give me a second. Let me go right to it. So everybody ready for the pay? Stay around. So Tiny on that fuck girl shit again. But I don't give a fuck because I look. You forgive but you don't forget, and I see her, her stupid ass. Tiny, she was fucking me yesterday, and I saw it. Everybody saw I was trying to be nice to her. I really was, but she attacking my people doing this. I said, "Oh, I see you ain't changed a bitch, a bit." I said, "A bitch." Ooh, that, I must admit what I said on that one. Okay,
40 and Slim.
no, she's still on live right here. But she got me blocked. I can't make a comment. The bitch got me blocked. She's scared. She's scared.
What's good in the
Look at her. Look at her right here. Look at this right here.
It's me, your girl, the talking tiny. And I'm out here doing my thing, of course, like always. And
Oh, she not live no more. Damn it. Thought she was still
tell you
live.
the truth,
Nobody watching.
I'm just
Nobody watching.
in my bag today. You know, doing what I do.
You ain't doing shit.
Just doing what I do. You
I'm trying to do the right thing and be peaceful for people, but you been evil.
know, never let no one crush you.
All he is like somebody zap him. I know who that is. Zap him. Get him. Throw him right off of there. Throw him right. He on that bullshit.
Other than you put your whole heart.
You can go ahead and watch Tiny McCarter, nigga.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm blocking your ass right here
That's
because you look.
spirit in you.
Remove. Orange Hebrew is like. I see you, nigga. You probably got 200 more accounts.
I don't care. What?
You ain't talking about shit.
How cool you think folks are. Don't let nobody
Bitch, please. Bitch, please.
especially
You talking shit.
energy is key.
Yep. Thanks, MJ.
And I want to get into this topic about
Had that,
because
man.
People feel the
We all know Orange Hebrew isn't like what Johnny Bender. Come on now. Common sense.
energy is everything. That's why you got folks that love to harvest your energy.
You don't make no sense, damn it.
Yep.
Bitch, you don't make no sense. I tried to be the bigger person. You saw me. Every time I try to be a bigger person,
So it's me
people try to take it kind of for weakness.
and I'm out here like
Yep.
And the one thing that I have experienced,
Don't think I was stupid for you, Tiny. I watched you. I stood back watching your ass.
you know,
I try to be cordial, but you don't want to do it.
to a lot of people. And
But I will not do a solo video about you. I'm just trolling you tonight.
people just hear what they want to hear. And I realized something. There was somebody
Go right here.
in the comment box
Comment box.
that was coming for me.
Comment box. Who? Nobody even know you. Bitch. Bitch, nobody knows you.
A person that, you know, we were mad.
Shut up. You talking? What did you just say my name? Say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
You know what I'm saying? Which is
You know-
all basically
You know she's going viral.
run away,
Yeah.
pack it up. inside because
This is the most views you ever gonna get, Tiny.
we know what's best for
The
you.
most views you gonna get, bitch. See what happens
We-
when you're nice to these Negroes. You nice
White
to these
people
chicks.
want to
See what
tell you
happens.
what's best for you. Black people, Puerto Rican people.
You ain't even black.
So
Hello.
it's called motherfucking madness.
Let me pause the video. First of all, bitch, you ain't even black. Your mama's white
Rachel Dolezal.
and your dad's Puerto Rican. You barely got black in you, so you confused. Everybody.
Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, you racial Dolezal. Look at you. Bitch, I see you. Next.
That's what they like to
I'm
do.
showing you tonight.
You know,
Because I'm exposing you
sit
tonight.
there and believe they have the final say in your mind.
She
That's
talks
a
out of
big
her ass.
problem. And if you're not in their clique,
At least
or
likewise,
on
and
their
AD makes some
bullshit,
sense. This bitch don't
or
make no
in their
goddamn sense.
narrative and floating with their rhetorics and their fuckboy talk points from hell.
Fuck boy, just say my name.
We motherfucking white hunkies.
Say my name.
Right.
Look at this. I'm having fun trolling
They
her.
will hate you.
Somebody's triggered.
Hey, this bitch told me in the chat box,
Two people
love
watching.
your enemy. See,
Bitch, I'm
bitch,
famous.
I know who's my enemy.
I will troll you.
You
You
see, they'll tell you
Now you got me
to love
triggered. I'm
your
gonna
enemy.
tell you
I'm
about
gonna pray for you, she the bitch
We
said.
can do
I'm gonna
this.
pray for you
This is gonna be fun.
because
Don't think I didn't watch your
enemy.
ass.
Bitch, you just told me you was my enemy. Now you want to pray for me? Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Bro, you're so fucking man.
And the motherfucker
You are a reject.
that's so cool was
You are a
expressing
has-been.
himself in the chat
Matter of fact,
box.
you are never been.
He was coming for me so hard.
Shut up. I did not come from
Wow.
I wish y'all
Everybody-
I didn't know that,
motherfuckers
Mo.
would bring
I
that
show
shit
her
to
love.
my family.
I was
I
emotional.
didn't know you were coming at her hard.
I invite
I
you
never
out.
came in her heart.
I will
I
put
know.
the link in this motherfucker.
I
Y'all
felt
could
sorry
come
for her,
on
and
here
I forgave
and I will
her.
tell your
Despite
asses
the shit she
off.
said
So
to me,
this is
did
the
to me.
beginning of that. If you
This is what
got
happened when
something
you
to
be nice
say
to people.
motherfucking me, come to my panel.
See, you try. Look,
Open mic, motherfucker.
I have never let you back
So
in
I
my
could
circle.
tear y'all asses
Ask
up
everybody.
and speak
I
some
told
real
everybody.
knowledge.
John,
Because
did I
in
told you I
here,
don't trust her?
there's
Did I
no
told
such
everybody I
thing.
don't trust
I'm
her?
Dr. Feel Good to
I
y'all.
told
motherfuckers.
everybody that. When you came back,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
told
I'm not
everybody I
gonna
don't
make
trust you.
none of y'all motherfuckers.
But I
feel good.
love
That's why
you.
y'all like me. I keep
That's
y'all
all I said.
motherfuckers on edge.
But I don't trust you.
Walking on shelves.
Because you got to earn trust back. And it didn't
Y'all
take
wanna
long
call
for your
me
ass to get. It
stupid,
didn't take long.
Uneducated. You know what I'm saying? You want to ask me if I love white people.
You know
Bitch, what the
you
fuck
watch your
white people
goddamn
do for
self.
me?
That
Get the
means
fuck out
you
of
don't love
here.
yourself.
Fuck out of here. What kind of crazy ass questions?
Bitch, please.
These motherfuckers is regular, degular, schmegalers. They do
You
what
are
they
on
do.
something right now.
And I don't care how much
You are
Regular,
miserable.
diggler, sugar.
coonery out here. With
I
these
can take that
motherfuckers.
on friends because you'll get one people watching.
They just
So,
gonna
at
love
least,
you.
at
make
least
your
on my
ass
bad
help
nights,
you
I
look
have 10
foolish.
people
They'll fucking
watching.
be your fan base.
You got one
Up
people
to
watching. That's
say the
me
wrong
trolling
thing.
your
Like
ass.
you even
I'm the
dare
only
try
one
to
watching
talk
your
about
ass.
what happened in your history. And the
I-
thing is, you know what's funny? Because these
See,
motherfuckers
we can
don't
go
get
at
it.
it round
History
two
is
again.
worldwide, bitches. Worldwide. So even if I do decide to talk about Puerto Rico, there was fucking slavery in
You don't know
Puerto
shit about
Rico
Puerto Rico.
too. History
What the fuck you know about Puerto
and
Rico?
the bullshit. Like they don't like you to go to the roots. They want you
Girl,
to
I would
believe
destroy
in
your
choosing volunteers coming to
I would destroy your YouTube career. Matter of fact,
save y'all, motherfucker. That shit.
y'all know
not
Mo's and
peace.
Petty Mo tonight.
Yep.
You got all my moms
And the
clowning
motherfucker
your
was
ass.
coming for me in the chat
Matter
box.
of fact,
Every time I go on somebody's show, I'm gonna be able to express myself because
you
I'm
ain't
gonna
expressing
speak
yourself. What
upon
the
I've
fuck
been
you
through
expressing?
in my experience.
Exactly.
with
Are you expressing?
clowns.
Exactly. What's the point?
These fucking
What's your point?
they like
You had never been.
vultures. They want to
What's your
stand
point?
in the middle of unity. They want to stand in your way and distract.
And you go
How
ahead.
else you saying that she wants to talk about unity?
I like fat women anyway, so that's nothing
And
new.
then you got the motherfucking black
Yes, I said shit to
motherfuckers
you, so
telling
go
me
ahead.
She wants to talk about
that
unity,
I
but she
am
doesn't
an
like
angry
white
black
people.
woman. Get the fuck
Huh?
out.
She wants to talk about
Get the
unity,
fuck
but
out.
she don't like white people.
You know what I'm saying? You know, These motherfuckers know what it is. They know who we are.
Bitch,
Worldwide.
what the fuck we know?
Worldwide.
You're
That's the real conquer
fake as
right there.
fuck.
Fucking worldwide,
just trolling
broken
your
up
ass.
into different languages.
I'm trolling your ass.
You know what I'm saying? And they teach you this Caesar Borgia bullshit.
You block me. You scared. You scared to even
and you
talk
got
to
the
me right now.
motherfucking president
And-
going hard for religion. It's convenient for these bastards.
I don't just got you about 50 more
Fucking
subscribers right now. I
dumb
told you
down
to
with
subscribe to
religion.
you. Everybody, and hit the notification bell. I told mama. I told you to do that.
I don't care
Everybody
what
subscribe to
nobody
Tiny
say.
Mikado.
And y'all already
Bitch, I
know
make
I
you
speak
famous.
my mind. And that's why y'all hate me, because I speak my mind.
Why
Because
is I'm hating
you
on
want
you?
to get on here, y'all want fucking
You
boy
got that I
motherfuckers
want.
gonna ask me, why you don't like Trump?
Yes,
Bitch,
I
I don't
might
like
want you to
Trump.
give me a little
I don't like
slobber.
Hillary, bitch. I don't like none of y'all motherfucking white
I might want to
supremacy
tap that ass.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, see? She's talking unity, but then
you
she
want to
says
sit there
that.
and act like we're divided. When the fuck was America ever great again?
There she go again. Trigger.
Yep.
Look at this.
When was it ever great?
Yo, you hear this, y'all? Tiny is triggered. She's triggered. And Tiny, if you watch it, I will unblock you and put the link up here. You Tiny, my fact, I'm gonna block your ass. Get your ass up here and get treated.
Yep.
I'll put the link. John, somebody put the link. Somebody put the link. I'll put the
Yep.
link. I'll put the
Do
link.
some splaining.
Here you go with the link. Oh shit, this ain't the link. Hold on, I find it.
Whoops, wrong link.
Wrong link. Hold on. Tiny. Here's the link. Get your ass up here. Because this time I am not being soft on your ass. So I promise you that. You don't get your ass off. You got your ass off here yesterday. I just felt last night. Oh snap! Tiny, get your ass on here right now. Here's the link.
Right.
You have finally triggered me, Tiny, and I'm having fun with the trigger tree because you are a part of the nigger tree. Next.
They act like black people and white people are divided, and we're brothers and we're sisters.
Yep.
Get the fuck on, you
Get the
motherfucker.
fuck on. Get the fuck on. Look,
And then when it's
Rachel Dolezal.
sound kinda
Rachel Dolezal.
I like what you say. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. Actually, you sound kind of cute. You sound. You sound so much kind of cute that I will pick the team. I'll take it for the team and say, yeah, I just hit that shit. I took it for the team. And I took that for the team. Okay, next.
act like I'm this and I'm that motherfucker in the motherfucking chat room. I always tell that motherfucking bitch ass nigga, thank you for your services. But look at you. Look at you. Then I had a bitch.
You angry? I'm better tonight.
Yep, she's talking about me now.
I peeped her whole profile. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you with the buffoonery coonery and your whole wedding and all this and all that. Your themes is about fucking make America great again.
First of all, I have recommended to some like black people channel, real people that stand for black people. There's some pro-black people up in there, and you can't even have them. They still called you a raccoon. You couldn't. You were still silent. Hey, look, at least I'm running my mouth.
On Nyla's?
You still silent.
That was Nyla?
Yeah, she was in there. The motherfucker still treated your motherfucking asses. The motherfuckers in the channel. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. You're a square ass bitch. You are not. You would never be on my level, bitch. You would never. You know. And the thing is, you try to be nice to motherfuckers, and they come right at you. You ain't. Look, you're half white. You're half Puerto Rican, but you act like you're pro-black. You are not pro-black. I caught you in a lie yesterday. I'm gonna expose you tomorrow in the video. You know, I'm gonna expose you in the video because you said that you are not Hebrew Israelite, but then you just said that. You contradicted yourself.
Y'all doing weddings and then fuckboy shit like that. Like, that's the shit y'all motherfucking took off with. You know what I'm saying?
See, people that follow me again know what the fuck
reality.
is going on.
That's not reality. You got motherfucking angry white people coming from motherfuckers like me because Tiny wants to be free-minded. Tiny is you're not allowed to be a Democrat, bitch, and you're not allowed to be a Republican. You're not allowed to think for yourself. You're gonna do what the fuck I say. Love your enemy. Pray for me. Like, get the fuck on.
Get the fuck
And every
on.
time I feel like this motherfuckers, they try to play me on their channels, but it's all good because I still love motherfucker. But since this is my panel, I offer motherfuckers to come on here.
You didn't offer, you
and
blocked
speak
me. I
that
tried to get
shit.
on there, you blocked me.
Bitch, speak
But
that
you
motherfucking
blocked
shit.
me. How you offer me? I couldn't get on. Johnny Bender blocked me.
I want
Took
you
me
to tell
off.
me
Took me
all
off.
that fuckery shit y'all be up in the fucking chat box with on another whole another panel.
No,
I
on-
invite
on
you to
some
come on this
fuck
motherfucker
boy
because
shit,
I'm gonna
girl
let
shit.
you
I'm gonna say
speak.
fuck girl shit.
I'm not gonna censor you, bitch. I'm gonna tear that motherfucking ass up because knowledge is power.
You ain't gonna
Y'all
tell me
don't
you
want to
scared
speak
of me.
about
You would
knowledge.
not.
Y'all want to be about
Block me.
fucking foolishness.
Chinese. You blocked 3 of my pages. And just blocked my 4th page because I had a new channel called Maurice Duck Vlog. I got like 100 subscribers. It's a channel I just came out. You just blocked it. I was just in the chat room and you just blocked me in there. So you said come on the panel, but you never put the link in the chat room. You never done that. I got proof. I got proof. I'll expose you. But delete that video because I will expose you tomorrow. You just try to be relevant with my name. Next.
You're a foolish nation. That's why, motherfuckers.
Then why are you
I
here?
know what the fuck it is.
Then why are you here?
Fucking evil ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, Audra,
Don't try to
Tiny is
convince
crabby.
me.
See, I didn't trust that bitch from the beginning. Listen to me. I just let her back in my. I let her back because I forgive people. I forgive her, even though she never apologized, even though she fucked, but I still forgave her. She just said she was being to apologize because she called me names to this, but I still said I love her. But she came at me stupid. She come at then last night she came at my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And I'll never like that. Tiny, you are an angry so-called black woman because you ain't black.
You don't worry about me. Don't worry about us. Worry about y'all motherfuckers.
Look
when
at
the
her.
when the death
delusional
reverses and y'all motherfucking foolish nation gotta pay for your death. You know what I'm saying?
This is fun. Everybody share
Y'all
this. Make
got
her famous.
curses coming to y'all. Don't worry. You ain't no motherfucking. And that's the thing. The Most High deal with people as a whole, a nation as a whole. So don't worry. Y'all got yours coming.
You ain't got nothing coming. What you got?
Reparations. Reparations.
You are so uneducated. And I used to feel sorry for you, but I don't feel sorry for you no more.
Shit. Y'all was just put on this earth to destroy. That's it. That's motherfucking it. That's why y'all motherfuckers are all the same. Y'all do everything alike. And that little motherfucking bitch talking shit, yo, with her weird ass Asian ass looking motherfucking family.
You hate because she looked better than you. That's why you're mad. You mad because she looked better than you. That's what you're mad. Why y'all
I'll scan the bitch
women?
in a minute.
Why y'all attack these pretty women?
I don't know.
Y'all know you would not even show your whole body. You just show your goddamn.
Just because, but y'all motherfucking
you wish you had her beauty.
Sense of motherfuckers. I will show you.
I'm not saying you're ugly, Tony. I'm just saying it's some insecurity you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Fucking whole bunch of fucking Trump retarded looking motherfucking supporters and shit. Get the fuck on. Bitch thinks she's saying something. I started this movement, bitch, and I'm gonna shut it down.
Shit.
Oh, this bitch just shut it down raw.
She's shutting it down. Oh no.
It's already shutting down. That's why y'all like it. Y'all motherfucking buffoonery being the side cut. Talk about, oh, the show was good. What's your time?
We're shut down.
Running your motherfucking fingers. And that bitch ass motherfucker.
Shut up! You ain't gonna shut me down.
All that shit in the chat box.
Oh, please.
And that motherfucker I gave to buy. I gave you my channel, motherfucker. I gave you my page, motherfucker. I gave you that bootlegged ass page.
Thank you, Audra. My friend, she didn't know what she fucking talking about. I started fucking with her last night.
And I would disrespect you because since you was coming for me, but I would love to have your ass. I have never
came for you. I showed you love.
And you know what? It would sound fucked up because the minute I say your name, but you know how many motherfuckers is gonna catch emotions just because of your story.
It scared you.
Just because of your story, but it's okay for you to come
never
for
said
me.
I hate you. When you came back,
if I say something, I try to defend myself. So I sound crazy.
Shut up,
I'm uneducated. I'm this and I'm
that. You uneducated.
But today I challenge y'all. My panel is open.
You're not one to watch it. I'm the only one to watch your ass.
Fuckery.
I subscribe to
come on.
You. Everybody unsubscribe to your ass.
You want to talk?
I'm the only one
you want to dialogue? We're gonna dialogue. You want to fuck around? We're gonna fuck around. What's good? Tiny wrote for Dono. gonna sit there about something you never went viral, bitch. Everybody in their mama know me for no reason.
No,
Get the
you're
fuck on.
lying. Stop lying.
Bitch, I'm going viral in
Get the fuck
Africa
on.
right now, and y'all
She go
mad.
again. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. You
Mad.
sound kind of cute when you say that. Get the fuck on. Get the
You
fuck
mad?
on.
That's the real unity.
Get the fuck on.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
That's
it
the
to you.
real
That sound kind
unity.
of
That's
sad.
the motherland.
I wish more Puerto Ricans
Bitch, last
talk like
I
that.
checked in Puerto Rico,
Mo gets turned on when he gets triggered.
motherfucking
Somebody that get my dick
African
hard.
black Puerto
When you
Rican
say that make me want to hit that
bitches.
shit.
Yeah, Mo gets turned on when he gets triggered.
They
Go
motherfucking
ahead.
colors me
Come on,
fucking
girl.
Puerto Rican.
Can I
Get
suck your
fucking-
kitty?
Fucking, we all fucking suffer the same. We all got the fucking same motherfucking rules, the same atrocities. They don't want you to know that. They don't want us to fucking dialogue on conversations like that. But I don't even gotta say, because just to even have people from different countries on my shit will piss motherfucking hunkies off.
See,
Because they think that this is their land. They
I
think
would
that
get
they
flag on that. See, y'all guys don't give me flag. Use that H word or whatever.
Yeah.
own shit. You don't own shit. And I'm not trying to be racist. I'm speaking
Honky
my
tonk. She said
motherfucking
honky
mind.
tonk. Honky tonk.
They gonna
Yeah.
sit there and act like, oh,
I'll just
it's
say I know
okay to
that.
go in
If
people's
we get
houses.
flagged,
That's their
I'll be
new
good with this because I'll
motherfucking
be on my
thing. Now
second
them
channel.
motherfuckers is
being
coming
viral.
in people's
I got 2 other
houses
channels.
shooting black people. That's the next thing.
Fuck super chat anyway. I don't give a
Look
get
at what we
flagged.
got going. Because the motherfucker decided to hug this bitch. She got off with the prison reform motherfucking bullshit. And now somebody else goes and they get shot the same way. This time it was a man
Talking about
shooting a
Melissa.
black woman in her own house through her window. And it's okay because these motherfuckers, they keep giving them the green light to be fucking evil. You feed the beast. I'm gonna tell y'all black motherfuckers, you feed the beast to fight against you. So everything y'all do with them is totally against you. I don't give a fuck.
There she go
And
babbling.
they
Y'all see the
motherfuckers
babbling?
wanna come and act
Going
like
Rambling.
they know me.
She's
You don't know me.
rambling. She ain't talking about nothing. She's talking
Y'all motherfuckers
loud
don't
and
know me.
saying
I started
nothing.
this movement. I'm shutting this shit down.
It's shut down, Mo. We're shut down.
Fuck that. Fuck the
Shut it
left
down.
and the right. All that bullshit. All that shit that y'all
It's all
run
nigga,
around
you was
here
some bullshit in
doing.
the beginning. I
All
played
these
look, I got your ass
stupid
too.
ass shit. You know
Whatever
what I'm
you got
saying?
me
We is
recorded,
not
I
from the
said.
same world. There's no way in the world I could
She
share a
said she sounds like
motherfucking
Henry
panel
Davis.
with white people.
Look at her.
Then
Go
what
team up
the
with
Sounds
him.
like Henry
fuck is coming?
Davis.
What we gonna talk about?
Go him.
And
Go
all
team
y'all
up with
gonna do
Henry
is get
Davis.
mad and call us ghetto,
I'm playing the game
disrespect
too,
us, and all kinds of types of shit.
bitch.
Fucking feel good about y'all motherfucking selves. That's the problem.
Bitch, please.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
See,
what's
everybody
happening
with us. I
today.
try to get Tiny a
Fuckery
chance.
motherfuckers is allowing this shit, and that's why they get
You came on hateful, and
They
I
can't.
tried to be intellectual with you.
stupider
kept
and
attacking my
weird
people
with
over here.
bullshit. You know, they don't like to hear me talk, but I'm gonna talk in the motherfucking way.
I
'cause
felt
this
a little
is my
peace
motherfucking mind.
talking to you
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling everything out.
trying to
what
give
it
you a
is.
chance.
And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it.
because I am a
Them
forgiving
motherfuckers
person.
been trying to fucking censor me.
I'm
You
not trying
can
to
you
censor your
can
ass.
do
Nobody
whatever
wanna hear
you
your
think
goddamn
you're
ass.
gonna do.
Dumbass.
That's the problem, motherfucker.
What
They
the
think
hell
they
you gonna
invincible.
say? You got nothing to say.
This motherfucking rape. We live in a world reality.
You don't live in a reality. You live in
They
a
be on
fantasy
motherfucking
world.
fucking social
You don't
network
live
doing
realistic.
the most.
You don't live in realistic.
You know what I'm saying?
You're fake.
Doing the most and ain't
Yep.
doing really shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Saying the most and ain't doing
Nope.
nothing. Because all that
Not
fucking
true.
shit don't mean shit.
Not true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They think they saving
Rachel
the world.
Dolezal.
They ain't saving the black community. The motherfuckers is so desperate. That's the game.
Hey,
That's
Audrey.
the game.
Audrey.
Motherfuckers is so
Hey,
oppressive.
Audrey, I
Trust
see you
and
travel.
believe.
I was trying to look. You see, I was trying to be all cool. I was trying to. I saw how she was trying to attack. I was trying to be patient with her. You know, I'm a very patient person. But now, you know what? Now she coming. You attack my people. You attack people that they got love me, that respect me, that encourage me. Fuck you. You know, I seen it. You don't. I come on your panel and respect it. You don't respect my panel. Fuck you, Tiny. Tiny, I'm telling you, go on her channel right now and just go live. She only get 1 people watching. 1! And that'd be me, because I be trolling. That'd be me. Because John unsubbed from her. Few people unsubbed from her, so they don't even get a watch. I go in as a troller. She'd be getting 0 views if I was on it, if I wasn't giving her the view. Next.
Motherfuckers be impressed by me when I talk this real shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to act like, oh, I got the real information. I know what's best for you. I can speak proper English way better than you. And you're going to sit here. You're going to listen to me. And I'm going to tell you how I feel because you're not supposed to whatever. And then motherfucker going to sit there and say that I think that I'm better than them. Like, what the fuck we have in common? You know? I mean, you was a cool ass.
There goes Johnny
motherfucker.
Banner, the other troll. He got nothing but account because I know his account. Can we bear the hatchet? You know you was starring shit over there with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You blocked me. I think you might have done that too because I tried to go on there and do a live stream and get on there, and I got blocked with my 4th channel. And I was trying to go. Yep. I know that's you, nigga. I know that's you. Get rid of his ass. Bye, Felicia. Thank you, MJ. Get rid of that nigga. You don't live here anymore. Do, 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 do. Did the bigger thing. And I do that thing. Oh, here we go.
Freaks come out at night.
The freaks come out.
For this country, so communist.
Don't get me started, John.
Right? Everything is all fucked up, you know? They never called it for what it is. This whole system is fucked up. And you know what? As long as
you fucked up,
fucking black people feed the system,
I used to manage my team.
You're
never gonna get it. Because as long as you feed the system, you feeding the beast against you. Now ask me, how the fuck
The freaks on it.
money
here at night,
right? They want you to take the power back, right? Give it back to the people. What the fuck you call power?
Thank you, Tiny.
What is power? I take the power. Now, if fucking black people wake up,
black people, you ain't even black, bitch. Fuck out of here.
I'm talking about lost tribes from worldwide. If black people woke the fuck up, it is what it is. Motherfuckers don't like the way I fucking express myself. I have every right to. That's what history is all about. But they don't want you to speak on history because it contradicts their fucking narratives. It contradicts their movements. They want to sit there and say, oh, the bitch gonna sit there and act like she was saying something. That bitch didn't make no sense to me at all whatsoever. Playing smart. All she did was a bunch of fucking goofy ass faces. Funny looking ass bitch.
Oh.
Mega Bride.
And that's
you mad because she looks better than you.
I will fucking go on your
y'all get mad because people look, you must got some insecurities. Why y'all always gotta come at these
you can mute me,
pretty
you can
bitches.
do whatever the fuck you want to do. But if you come on this motherfucker.
I've muted Hope before. I'm a Uber guy. Everybody got to talk, I've muted everybody. This is nothing personal. Yep. I'm gonna do anybody.
If you come on this motherfucker,
I've been muted.
You already know.
Everybody one at a time, so I mute everybody's mic.
You already know. When you come on this,
I muted everybody's mic. No, because the screaming would get your fucking flag.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Maurice is cool. I'm cool with Maurice.
You ain't cool. You talking about me?
I'm just trying to clarify something because motherfuckers.
No, now you want to switch.
Demonize me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You blocked me. You ain't cool with me.
I want motherfuckers to come on my panel and say what you got to say. Say what you got to say. Because even if I don't like you or don't like what you say, I'm gonna let you rock. Okay. I'm gonna let you rock, but I am going to
I'm gonna look.
Out if you
I'm done giving this bitch a platform tonight.
Lane.
Right here, I'm done. Because she got a 2-hour video. She rambling like Bob with them 2 hours. I'm not 2 hours and do a video right here. And so I'm right here with John Ahmad. And you said the freaks come out at night, right? We talked about this right here. And guess what? They do. And I like freaks because I'm a freak. I'm a freak. I'm a freak too. And I know how to handle freaks. Yep. A freak can handle a freak. A freak can handle a freak. And so I can handle a freak. He's a fucking freak.
Yep. Our Patriot Playboy.
Yep. And I'm a Patriot. I'm a freak. I look, I am a freak. And anything goes. I do grown folk shit.
Freak with an accent is what you want.
Yeah, a freak with an accent. Oh yeah, the accent. Hey, yeah. I will fuck the shit out of her. And she knows that. Let's get other people to chat me while I fuck the shit out. But let's tell the goddamn truth, man. Let's stop. I'm petty. Shit, you know. But now she want to change around. You said it is. Now she want to change around. No. You were talking all that shit about me. Look, in the video, now she wants to change it up like, oh shit. No, you still got me blocked.
Yeah.
You still got me blocked. You still playing games over there.
Hi, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy. Is that Mandy from another country? Oh yeah, I love somebody else's country accent too, man. You got Liz. Hey, Liz in chat room. I love her country accent, the southern accent. Hey, Liz. She's one of my moderators too. Country women got the sexy accent. I like what they say, y'all. Like, dang it. Carry that shit to bed. Bring it to the room. No, right. I'm being too petty right now. See, because you know what? That's what it is. I'm a petty motherfucker. That's what I am. I'm very petty. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm putting Liz on the spot. Like, hell yeah, Liz. Yeah. I hit that country accent right there too. So they're like, damn, did he say that? Damn, he just said something at my door. Oh, he's not right what he says about women. That is not right what he said about women. He's talking about screwing women in the goddamn chat room. Yes, that's right. You know?
Yeah. Yes, most heterosexual.
I'm a heterosexual. You know what I'm saying? Like she looking like, yeah. This grown folk talk. So bring your kids to sleep. Leave the chat if you don't want to hear this grown folk talk. Because that's how we talk. This is what we talk. Everybody know what Mo talk about. You know? Like, God damn it, Liz, you just got my dick hard. That little bedroom ass you showing here. Look, I'm looking at profile. Like, God damn. Yeah, we do it, you know. That's how we do it. But the freaks come out at night. Look, it's almost 2 in the morning where I'm at. It's probably almost 3 in the morning where y'all at. It's probably almost 1 in the morning where y'all at. Freaks come out at night. When people want to watch, you know, saying some nasty shit, you know, after hours, after dark. HBO only show that shit after dark. Showtime, look, you know, it's only real sex come after dark. All that other shit, the foreign ass movies, you know what I'm talking about? It comes on after dark. And so we are here after dark, y'all. Please kindly get yourself over here. If you don't want to hear this type of language, because we after hours now. I'm not that serious no more. I was being petty. Now I'm being freaky. So the freaks come out at night. And the truth is, people always want to talk about, oh, you shouldn't talk about sex. Why not talk about sex? Sex cons, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? When you bust that nut feels fucking good. Be honest. That nut feels fucking good. I know. I be wishing that nut can last forever instead of like 1 second. Like, damn it, that ticket. I wish that ticket feel can last forever, but it won't. Next, like, damn, they won't say that. We're talking about this. We grown motherfuckers over here, man. We grown as hell over here.
Yeah.
My panel is very random.
Yeah, only women can have multiple orgasms.
Yeah. See, I wish we could have multiple orgasms like women do that. We just get that one nut and that's it. Like, oh, yeah. And they be like, oh, I know you ain't finished. So we got to find something to get our shit back up. Women, they be like, oh, I know you ain't finished. Y'all know I'm talking about. Coming, so sometimes you want to go to bed and get yourself wet. You know what I mean? Look, I'm a little too petty tonight, man. I mean, damn it. I want to take me there. See, Liz, you don't got me all. You started this shit, Liz. You text me. You started this shit. Like, damn, boy, tell her. Well, everybody there, man. I mean, damn, we all grown, motherfucker. We all grown. We all grown over here. And when we grown, we ain't wrong. That mean we're right. That when we spit it, that means we say it. We don't play it. You know, I'm having fun. You dig? What's up, Richard? Richard, Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like a Tommy Sotomayor. I say some stupid shit like him. I could be worse, but see, thing is, I'm not a novice because he got about 100,000 followers. And if I had that, I would actually blow. That's what I'm saying. We got to grow this channel because I'm different. I'm not just political over here. Some people can compare me to Tommy Sotomayor. They say, you crazy like him. No. He crazy like me. And I would love to get him on the panel. I mean, that would be good. Get on that. I respect him. I think he talk out his mind at times too, but maybe he think I talk about my mind too. We do. You did. You said we need a Tommy.
You're more of a Howard Stern.
Howard Stern, right? You know what? My best friend Prince told me that he really liked Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We childhood friend. He said, dude, he said if I had a couple $1 million, I would invest you on a TV show, a late night TV show every night. If I had millions of dollars, I would do that. And I believe it would, the rating would go up. I'd be like, we got them on late night on NBC, on cable. They're like, this dude is crazy. Mo have every crazy. He crazy as hell. Rich, you said you have good content as well, Mo. And I'm sub to you, man. I appreciate you sub to me. I appreciate you, You know, I say what the fuck I want to say. And I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck who unsubscribing. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people can't handle me. There's a lot of patrons that can't handle me. They kind of get drained by my chat room. They get drained by what I allow on here. But they don't know I do this shit for a reason. I know people got a little trigger. I put Tiny on it, but I did it for a fucking reason. One thing about me, I'm not a two-faced motherfucker. You know, I sit back watching. I'm very petty. You know? I'm so petty, I put I unblocked her and gave her the goddamn link right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, I don't think a lot of conservatives can't handle that. Let's just be honest. They can't handle all that screaming. All that, oh, you dumb motherfucker. They can't handle that. Oh, see, Liz can handle me. Yes. Liz, I'm glad you can handle me because you better handle me right down up in Georgia. I said, oh, I'm checking. Like, yes, babe. Look at me. Look, I'm all like TMI over here. Like, God damn it. I don't give a fuck. I'm grown. I can text while I'm doing this. This is fun. Shit. Yeah. I like whatever.
Just don't make the mistake and text it into the chat like you did that last time.
Like, oh, shit. Yeah, everybody was a class. But you know what? That's some real life shit that we do. Like, God damn it. A lot of y'all motherfuckers, y'all don't probably did shit offline too. Y'all probably doing shit offline. Ooh, y'all doing some little crazy texts. Look, I'm just bringing the truth. You dig what I'm saying? We over there, yeah. We playing footsies on the text right now while we're talking to you. Yeah, I'm admit we playing footsie. We playing footsie on the text right now. I'm like, look, yeah. That what you call petty. Talking shit, yep. Playing footsie on the text. Like, damn. More people
Mo can multitask.
Multitask. That's what I'm doing. I'm multi-streaming right now, but y'all ain't seeing Next. The rapper, you said, what's wrong with ABL? Shout out to ABL. But I'm not ABL. I'm Maurice Delp. I will never be ABL. That's why I turned on the White House about a week ago. I could have been. I'm too raw. I have come to a conclusion. That I'm too raw. And that there are people going to actually hop off my live feed. They're going to hop off because they're not going to eventually people can't handle me. Eventually people can't. But then I gained the good thing. New people come on because they want to see some real stuff. Shout out to Amira. Amira, I know what's up with me. Man, Dork Oracle, man, she real. We need people like that. She in a stress. She said the hell she want to say. Well, you heard what she said? She said, I don't want no nails that'll scratch your coochie up. I mean, God damn it. Let's be real with each other. Let's not be a fucking fake. The nail. You ain't gonna be able to stick no nails in a coochie. It will scratch. They tell us to cut our nails because we don't want to scratch the coochie. Yeah, they hit on ABL from leaving the plantation, you know. But sometimes I do wish more Black conservatives go in these bad communities, go in a bad community sometimes. And I'll talk about that later. That's another topic. The rapper said, "I hope Michael Jordan calls out the pussies in the NBA for their lack of." Yeah. Oh yeah, the China stuff. The China stuff that's going on. Rapper. Yeah. I haven't talked about that yet. I talked about a little bit. Hope came on there. We talked about it today, but I haven't really talked about that. But I am.
That's all about Nike.
Yeah. Nike.
No, they want to be able to sell their shoes and have them made in China.
Yeah. Made in China. You dig? See, John, you don't got me started, man. You ain't shit. You got me started. You got me going. You got me going.
You know me, I can be petty too.
Yeah, of course you can be petty, nigga. You're petty.
I've been with you since the beginning. I've been with you since the beginning.
From the beginning. And you've seen everything, John. I don't lie. I'm very honest. Everything
I've seen the deleted video.
You saw the deleted videos. You saw the video that me and Hope was on that my ex stepdaughter got on there. Oh, I'm my bitch.
Oh yeah, on Facebook. Yep. That was on Facebook.
She kind of laughed. Yep, she's like, that's how he is. She said she was laughing. I like, that's how he is. He say the fuck he want to say. I don't give a fuck. I got up and like they're like, whoa, Mo, did you call her? That was disrespectful. She is. She know I'm a bitch. She told me that before. Yeah. Like, God damn, she know I'm a bitch. And then she got like, hold on, delete that video.
People don't know what she did. They don't know what she did to you. That's why.
Yep. Accuse me of rape? No, I don't rape nobody. You know, try to accuse me of that. Went to a suitcase in court, got a restraining order to me. I wouldn't even. Let me stop being all personal because I get too hurt. You dig? I'm just like, I'm tired of fuckery, and maybe I became a lot more outspoken than I used to be because I'm tired of fuckery.
Yeah. Political correctness. Yeah.
Call me the narcissist buster. I'm gonna come out there. I'm a find narcissist. The word narcissist, and I'll put like a no smoking sign over it. Narcissist. I'm put right there. Call me the narcissist buster.
Yeah. Narc buster.
Narc buster. Yeah, narc buster. I like that. So you always come up with some shit, man, for me. Who you gonna call? Narc buster. Oh, I was trying to make a song of this. When there's something strange, don't like your opinion, who you gonna call? Narc busters. Something like that, because I'm an artist. I can actually write something like that. I can actually write because I'm an artist. I wrote like over 100 albums, over 1,000 songs, so I can do it. But I haven't done music in a long time, so I'm gonna ask my daughter.
Yeah. Now your daughter does it.
I'm like, daughter, go ahead and make a song. Just do a song. Not the busters. I'll write it for you. I'll get a beat. I'll pay in the studio, and you can do it. It won't have to be a to talk about it.
And YouTube can't flag it either.
Yep. Narc busters. I'm actually gonna holler at Ashley. That'll be big. Cause I want to ask her, do you know what a narcissist is? I want you to listen to that Ghostbusters song. I want you to remake it and put it in that one, okay? I'll pay for the studio time. So I'm gonna have to ask you tomorrow. Oh shit, that's gonna be lit, that song. See, man, I'm gonna Ash. Listen, because she never heard the song Ghostbusters, but I'm gonna have her listen to the song. Listen to that song like 10, 15 times. And look, you saw the movie Ghostbusters, look at it, Ghostbusters. Narcissists, narc busters. Talk about this. Talk about what narcissists is. Because they like to argue with you too. It's their way or the highway. You dig? It's so funny. My family and my mom said they all call me narcissist. They said that I did the video. Oh, he's a narcissist. Look at his videos.
Yeah, you can do another one too. The narcs come out at night.
The narcs come out at night. Good. You said I like it. I said me too. Hold on. I'm putting her on blast. She's like how you put me on blast. Of course. That's some young cootie too. Man. I like them. Yeah. I like the snow bunnies. Go ahead, girl. like damn, Mo was telling all his daddy. I tell my business, goddamn it. I'm texting Liz right in the goddamn chat room. Texting right now. We ain't texting, we sexing. Like, damn, Mo. Did you do that? Look, she always, man, she showing me a little wet stuff. Let me stop it. Well, there's no other patriot like me, right? Look, there ain't one that do what I do. Like, you come from a topic, come from a rant, and then you come at night talking all dirty. Talking dirty after dark. I used to love talking dirty after dark with Martin Lawrence. He had a little thing called Talking Dirty After Dark. He do a little stand-up comedy and just talk about nasty shit. And so maybe we need to do some shit like this and get away from all this bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Liz in the chat room talking about fucking the shit out of each other. It's grown folk shit. Right, damn it. It's a willing. Look, you can't rake the willing. She's the willing, and here we go. I'm the willing. You dig? So that's how we do it.
Yep.
That's how we do it.
Free and over 21.
Yep, over 21. You can do this. You know, we're free. So everybody agree. We look, both of us agree. We had it. You know, ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong. Look at me. I'm too petty right now. Look at me. Watch this. Watch this. Look at me. Watch this. I'm just a little petty right now. Oh, snap. Here, look, I'm a little petty. All right. Are y'all ready for this? I know y'all probably gonna get triggered, but I don't give a damn.
You have a business.
I don't give a damn. Y'all can be triggered, but still live.
My mind's telling me no. But my body.
We just kicking it tonight, everybody. This is old school stuff. I know y'all are like, oh.
But there is something that I must touch with.
We are petty tonight. We're real tonight. Woo! Here we go, y'all. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Look. I don't see nothing wrong. What's wrong with the bump and grind? I mean, god damn it. They're like, stop it, Mo. We got some people in here. Hold on. Who is it? Yeah, that's how we do it. And so we rolling. Look at you puffing, nigga. I'm over there sexing with Liz on the goddamn text. Like, god damn it. Mo, you wild now, nigga. Hey, let's spice this channel up sometimes. Shit. Get tired of being just, too serious all the goddamn time. We're still having fun.
Yep, you should screen share some of Eddie Murphy Raw or something.
I'm gonna get copyright strike on that one.
I thought they show it on YouTube.
They do. They show some other stuff on YouTube, and I got 90 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like a movie right there. So you want to do that movie? Man, hold on. Look, she's texting me right now. Hey, Liz. Yeah. Okay. Sure, I will, boo. Sure, I will. Yes. I will. Look at me. Look at everybody like, damn, Mo. You are fucking wild. I'm a wild motherfucker. John, since you've been following me, I've been wild from the beginning, wasn't I?
Yeah.
People say I lost my mind. My mind still been. I've been the same motherfucker. I've been the same nigga from the beginning. I've been on Facebook doing shit.
That's how you met Tiny.
That's how I met Tiny. Yeah, I was saying shit. That's it. That's how we do it. And I love it. And I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
That's because those accents always get to you.
Yeah.
You have a weak spot for it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong. But she texts me right now and say, how bad you want it? I said, I'm gonna tell her, look at you talking shit. Whatever, y'all. This is real shit tonight. This grown folk shit, grown folk talk. You don't like it? Kindly unsubscribe me right now. Kindly get off like that. That's the Mo's off the chain. Like, yes, I am. He's sexing his mod. Like, yes, I am. Hold on, let me just text it out. I'm texting right now. How bad you want it? I said, I want it bad. I want to taste it. Look at me. Like, damn, I'm giving everybody the TMI. TMI. I want to hear some shit like, go ahead and screenshot. Like, say you got dirt on me. Mo being a hole. Yes.
Mo's a hole. Mo's a hole. Yep.
You know.
Ho stay in a hotel. Hotel everyone.
See what? Get that girl start acting up, then I take her friend. That's right there. Ha ha ha. BMT can't be your baby's name. Yeah. Y'all know I'm too wild tonight. You know what? This is 2 o'clock in the morning. This is not bad. I have 15 people watching, 16 people watch 2 o'clock in the morning because people got like 3 people, 4 people. It's like late. It seems like when I'm late, I still get nice views though. I still get a nice audience, and that's good. Because people are tired of seriousness.
Because you got to laugh in order not to cry.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Like, damn. How many conservatives you see text their mods? Talking, sexing their mods right now. Whole thing, like, here we go. And making it public. He said, you can fuck me and my friend at the same time, bro. Okay. Back say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. There you go. Look at it. Damn, this is unbelievable. Look at all. I'm making it public. You and your friend. Okay, bro. You're like, yeah, I just checked the back and said that. Stay right here. Now I'm getting your friend. There you go. Look, I'm over there. Look. I'm wild and out tonight. Y'all probably never seen me wild like this.
Was that Ryder?
Y'all see me wild out many times.
Was that Ryder?
No, that was MJ.
Oh, MJ.
Grass munchies. Nigga got the munchies.
Too much puff.
Too much puff. No, he ain't the smoker. He don't smoke. I'm the one doing it. You see it right here.
Second hand puff.
He don't even know drinker. He got a Boone's Farm. He even touched that yet. He better watch it because I'm killing that Boone's Farm. Don't leave that shit in my refrigerator.
Yeah, you don't want it to go bad.
Yeah. Hold on. The rapper said, Elizabeth, do you have kids? If you do, you teach them about the far left, the freedom of speech. Of course, she believes in freedom of speech. She's not in Georgia. Yeah. But she can answer that. But yeah, I'm over here chilling, y'all. Like, man, I had 3 days off. It felt like a vacation. She said she don't push her belief on kids. Yep, I feel you. I'm with you. But we just being cool tonight, y'all. We just being cool tonight. I can't wait to get back to Chicago, y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get back to Chicago because Chicago will be cracking. Me and MJ gonna do Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. Next time I get to Chicago, we're gonna do Inglewood. We're gonna do another part of Inglewood.
Yeah. We're just chillaxing.
Yep. And when I go to Chicago, I'm not doing I'm not doing these liberal towns. Not town, but them areas. I'm not doing these college areas no more in Chicago. I'm over that. I'm gonna do the hood. That's more interesting when I do that. I'll be in Madison November the 2nd. You know what Antifa's at? It's gonna be hundreds of Antifa, so I got to cover that. Me and YouTube.
Did you register for the DNC thing, or are you just gonna plan on going?
I'm gonna be there. Most likely, I'm gonna spend most of my time outside of there for like hours and have a microphone and hopefully have a little mini rally out there. You know, if not, I'll do it by myself. But I know Dirk the Worst's gonna be there. He's a big YouTuber, and whoever want to come on there, we're gonna be hanging out there for hours for the whole week. I'm gonna take my vacation during that whole week. That's gonna.
Didn't Hope say she was heading over there too?
She's going to the Republican one. She's actually a volunteer over there. You know, yeah. There's, you know, I allow my children to make their own decisions. You know, I plant my seed around them. I talk and tell them what is right, what is wrong. But they make their decisions because, you know what? I've seen kids make their decisions, and then later on they come back. You dig? And I remember when I grew up, I used to force my kids to go to church all the time. Force them to join the choir. I did that. And guess what? Man, they ain't so holy now, all 5 of them. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. My youngest is gay. And I mean, my 3rd child is in jail, got 15 years, you know? And I mean, I'm just saying, you can't, you really, it's not too much you can do. Because they can be still influenced no matter what.
Yeah.
All you got to do is plant a seed to them. And I've learned that. I seen one of my good friends named Nate. He rebelled. Both of his parents as pastors. And he experienced the world for a minute. He eventually came back later on. He did. It took him a while. Then he left and came back again. I mean, you learn. Sometimes children can rebel. They can rebel, and they will rebel. You know?
Yeah.
And that's it. And we have to be mindful and not blindfold. Love our neighbors. Love our neighbor as we love ourselves. You know? And I'm trying to prepare myself that for after 2020. After 2024, what's going to come?
Yeah.
And I believe in my heart, 2020, 2024, it's going to even be greater. I believe that. Whether Trump is in office or not. Because I've been blessed to be around a certain surrounding. You dig?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm over here. I got a few minutes. I've been on for 3 hours and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still get 9 hours sleep, but I'm just over here chilling. They're gonna come down here. People are gonna grab some chips or something. And, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. And I'm glad. You know what? I got some loyal people over here that still stand by me. Despite I'm on a different subject, a different topic. They're gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
And I know there are gonna be people that just stray away from my channel. I expect that. But the people that have been there from the beginning, it's gonna still be there. And you know what I'm talking about, John.
Yeah.
You know. When I let everybody on my channel, I do it for a reason.
And we've seen people go and come back.
Yeah. But do you know, John, have you ever seen fuckery last on my channel? Fuckery guests, they don't stay on my channel forever.
No.
To a point, they eventually get triggered by me. And I eventually, you know what I'm saying? I do things for a reason. It helps me grow. You know?
Yeah.
Like, God damn it, trust the plan, God damn it. Motherfucker, y'all don't trust the plan. Y'all so busy up on Trump. Oh, Trump allowed this stuff. Shut the fuck up, y'all, okay? Like, damn.
Yeah. It's not like he's a king.
Yeah. That's the truth. Yeah, that was a lit hangout today, though. It's like, man, start off. You had me on there. You had the dork on there. You had a mirror on there. You know what I'm saying? And everything calm there. It was a little intense for a second. But guess what? I had no drama queens on there. That's good.
No, she was in the chat room.
She was in the chat room, and that was it.
And then she got triggered and went and started her own video.
Yep, I went and trolled her, and that was it. And say, here, yep, y'all see. Don't think I didn't see shit from the beginning. Don't think I just like all of a sudden, oh, Mo, oh, me and her like the best. I have never, John, me and you talk with the exactly I told you.
Yeah.
I don't trust her. You know, some people got to earn trust when they really fucked you hard. But I did the right thing to open up my heart.
Yeah.
And people got upset with me because I opened up my heart. And shame on you, you fucking hypocrites. You fucking call yourself patriot, call yourself conservative. When you, from me, open up my heart. And you didn't like it. You couldn't handle it. And you couldn't trust me. That means you're not that loyal to me. That means you never were loyal to me. Shame on y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta have respect. Gotta have respect.
Mm-hmm. Just so much fuckery. No. What's wrong with people today? Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I've been here for 3 hours. I'm about to shut this down, y'all. What's up, John? Stay on here for a second, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna end this broadcast, y'all. I'm gonna end this broadcast. And before I end this broadcast, let me do something very petty for a second. Yeah! Right there. We did it. And we gone, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Okay, everybody. Much love. Thank you, everybody, for coming on here. I appreciate y'all. Till then, hello.